Yeah, what's up, everybody? Tuesday coming at you here, 1:47 p.m. Eastern Standard, Stratford, Connecticut. Hope you're doing well out there. Hope you have your candy canes well maintained. Hope they are giving you the sweetness that you desire on this Christmas season. A lot of things to get through, so much time to get to them, so no worries about that. But we're going to get into yesterday's nonsense right off the bat here because there's a few things we have to watch. And we need to put something to the court. And that is the court of public opinion. And that court of public opinion is on whether or not a chip was faked or not. And we're going to handle this one up, down, left, right, front and center. We're going to see if this is real or not. Quick plug for the rest of the evening's activities. I will be debuting Premiere Style, a new bingo, Amber Lynn style bingo, with after this. So this should happen at 5 p.m. today. That will be Premiere. This is edition number 3 at 5 p.m. All right, so we'll stick around after this, get the bingo rolling. There we go. All right. So, before we get to the style judge, DSP's tip was as fake as Amber Lynn's leaf blowing. All right, well, we'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Grazing Porto becomes twerk to spec, not spurk, spec, and says, hey, you. Thank you so much. All right, let's get the build-up going, because like any good activity, you got to have some build-up, all right? And I know it's boring. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but the build-up is what leads to the better payoff. No matter how short that payoff is, the build-up is what makes the payoff, right? Here we go. Big ups to Memology 101 for this video.
Yeah, I know what's going to happen. Like, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to upload.
So Charles Benvolen is entering something into the court here, and I respect this as well. I want to get all the opinions out there. I don't mean to pull a DSP, but why would he lie? He already humiliated himself begging, pretending he got $100 doesn't fix anything. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Just wait. Okay, we're going to get to that. I promise. Let's go.
Upload these videos and the entire playthrough will get claimed 100%. I guarantee it. 100%. I'm not going to make any money on the videos, and there's not much I can do about it. The game is great with the music. Like, I really like this music right now. It's a shame that you know, this hasn't been worked out. How many years that people have been gaming on YouTube and they can't figure it out yet?
I don't believe this is something that game companies give a fuck about, honestly. But yeah, because you know what? The biggest game streamers, they also don't give a fuck about it. So why should they give a fuck about it? And also, as Memology points out, they do have this. And they do have streamer mode too in some games.
I'm just going to leave it on, or leave it off. If I make no money on the videos, I guess I make no money on the videos. What can I say? I'd rather make a good playthrough, but again, I hope you guys will support the content. Please do.
Copywritten music will get content. I use all credit on the videos on YouTube. You'll make no money because of the music. It's been licensed, so you're fucked. Get you in the butt now. Here we go. You're gonna make no money. Yeah.
I hope that you guys...
All right, that wasn't his worst. I'll give him credit for that one. I've heard a lot worse from Philip in the ad-lib department. That wasn't his worst. I'll give him credit from time to time. That wasn't the worst. I've heard way worse.
You guys are enjoying so far. All right, if you are and you're watching on demand...
That's what I said out Ron X. I had the same thought. It wasn't the worst, right? You've heard way worse.
This video is muted or claimed because of the music. I'm going to leave the music on, but I get the feeling, like I said, I'm probably going to make nothing on it. It sure would be great if you could like the video, if you could consider... leaving a tip, which you can do via the PayPal link in the description of the video. If he was receiving a double style ad revenue boost, he would still be lucky to get $10 from all these videos if they were fully monetized. So again, he's just saying something to pity bag that does not affect anything. He'd be lucky if these videos pay for DoorDash fees, not the food, the fees. And he's still going to pity beg based on that. Really cool guy here. Definitely cool. Obviously, I'm not going to be making anything, sadly, on the playthrough if it gets claimed. If you're watching live, please support the stream. Library Net.
Big up, Abe Robertson. Big up, Abe Rebecca. Legends.
portare
Oh, yeah.
qualsiasi libro.
I saw this on Twitter, but I didn't hear it yet. Let me hear this. This is Italian, so he's got to say this correctly. Here we go. Big update. Oh, $300 Keurig. That's a nice pull.
È estremamente proibito portare qualsiasi libro
What?
o volume al di
I thought he
fuori.
said retarde. Hold on.
Proibito portare qualsiasi
portare.
libro o volume al di fuori della biblioteca senza l'autorizzazione del capo bibliotecario. Grazie.
This is when Americans go to Italy and try to order in Italian. You know, the waitresses there are like, holy fuck, man, just tell me what you fucking want. Say hamburger.
Thank you and still be on camera.
Just tell me you want spaghetti. Drop the bullshit, please.
Senza l'autorizzazione del capo bibliotecario. Grazie. Can I say curse words in Italian? Affanculo.
Ooh. Look at
There
this
you go.
tough guy. Off on Google.
Donation box. Ooh. Ooh.
What?
Donation box. Ooh. Ooh.
Like
Guys, I
he's
don't know if you're
self-aware
aware,
enough to know
I've got a donation
that's funny. Oh, here we go. Here's the joke.
box. It's called Super Chats, Memberships, Subs, and Tips. If you guys would like to support the stream right now,
Nice.
that would be amazing. Consider this is a brand new game release. I hope you guys are enjoying.
In front of the Pope, we're doing that.
I left the music on, which likely
Speaking of donation boxes, that was funny transition. Big ups Fictitious. I always listen while doing busy work and paying bills. Big ups Fictitious. Thank you so much for that. And Evil AJ, the legendary person himself in the house, says, thank you for your pre-stream watch parties. Thank you, Evil AJ, for one day getting pissed off enough at Philip not respecting a video game and making a video about it. That is a legendary decision you made back then. Thank you so much, Evil AJ. Mr. Extravagant says, is DSP a descendant of the Medici dynasty? The Medici! The Abbondanza! Big ups, everybody. Thanks so much.
means I'm going to have all these videos get claimed. So if you could, please support the playthrough in some way. If you're watching on demand, great way to do that would be liking the video and leaving comments for engagement.
Oh, God, come on.
Your good stream. You know, if you're liking Indiana Jones, please support it. And I'll see you in part 3. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest. As you know, obviously, I was hoping to hit the goal for the premiere stream of a new game. And, you know, if we don't hit the goals, we're never going to have the rewards. Remember, the reward is DSP tries it at 10. Some kind of a marathon or special viewer's choice event at 50. And, of course, me playing Stellar Blade at 100. At this rate, it's going pretty slow. I mean, now we have 1 hour left before break. And we haven't had any contributions in 3 hours besides Spawn Killer. I'm serious. All the contributions came in on the podcast, and since I started playing the game 2 hours ago, I got 2 contributions. That's like $2, and it was nothing, literally nothing. But please support the stream, okay?
Please support.
All right.
Yes, Ramon.
Oh. Yeah, it is what it is. First of all,
oh yeah, I saw this part. So watch this. This guy says, unfortunately, the game is already 3 days old, right? This is one of those classic moments where Philip says, no, that's wrong, and then says, yes, actually, what you said is true, but they don't admit to saying it incorrectly. Watch.
yeah, it is what it is. First of all, I don't want to hear the game's already 3 days old. That's idiotic. The game
Okay, I don't want to hear that.
came out today. The only people who got it in advance were people who got it for free because they were gifted it by the company to promote it. So
Okay, so he just said right there, the only people that got it for free are the people that were gifted it by the company. Okay? So listen, even the only people that got it are the people that got it for free, gifted by the company. If he stopped there, and that's not even true, but pretend it was true, then he'd have a point. But we're not done talking yet. Listen.
you can stop with the bullshit right now.
Okay.
However, I'll be honest. If we don't hit this goal in the next hour, I'm not playing this tonight. We're going to switch it up and do something different. I'm not playing this all day.
I know he said later that if you got the exorbitant, stupidly expensive version, you're already playing it. He definitely said that.
And having an incredibly slow day because everyone told me the game was good. I go to play it and no one supports. Having an incredibly slow day because everyone told me the game was good. I go to play it and no one supports it.
Shoot.
That could be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. That guy's a fucking moron, and obviously he's an immoral piece of shit. And, you know, what goes around comes around, I guess.
I guess.
So, I don't know. What should we switch to tonight? What should it be? Unless we hit the goal. We hit the goal. I'm good with playing it at second stream. But if we don't,
that's not true.
I don't know what we should do. Please understand that if you come by and you cannot contribute, don't feel bad.
Okay,
it's not mandatory that you come by and you contribute
don't feel bad,
anything
everybody.
other than just watching the stream and interacting. Okay, really? Seriously? I mean that. I don't do this.
Ooh, Philip just said this in the kick chat, guys. Keep you abreast of the news. So this was in kick chat just now. He says, "Of course there's a stream starting shortly, and I have a surprise today. What did we buy from Amazon this time? Will it be a new RGB light, a new who's a what's it, a new doodad, a new gadget we don't need? Stay tuned."
For the money. There are many other things I can
New
do for money that
router.
are a lot more consistent and a lot less.
Suburban High, you're right. It's going to be a new router. It's going to be a new RGB router. That'll be fun. Because I know you had internet problems yesterday, but we'll see.
Stressful than these people who harass me online every day. Trust me. I do this because I love it, and I do this because you guys tell me there's meaning behind it, and that makes me feel like this is something worthwhile that I need to keep doing. All right? Tonight, I don't know if we should do Balatro. Should we do whatchamacallit? Some Bloodborne
fast
tonight?
forwarding to overtime because it's already there. I'm going to fast forward when we get to overtime, just so we can get to our court case here. We have to settle this.
I'd be willing to give Balatro a shot, but it's really going to be very, very bad if I have a slow late stream too. Because, you know, last night I didn't hit the goal. Now I didn't hit the goal. The whole idea is I don't have to hit the goal every stream, but we have to be hitting it at least every once in a while. Would I give you an OG?
Okay. You're hitting it every once in a while. That's the definition of every once in a while. Every other one is every one. That's more than every once in a while. Every other. Damn.
Badge, if you tipped me $80 right now, yeah. I would give you an OG badge on kick if you tipped $80 right now and we hit the goal. But you got to do it right now because I got to get out of here. I got to upload and everything. I got to show enthusiasm. Okay.
Fuck your enthusiasm. I don't give a fuck. Money. I love when he pulls the parachute of the OG badge. Thank you so much, Mr. Extravagant. Says, I just want to make sure we hit the goals. ALT never stops doing these pre-stream, restream style streams. I know it's tough to endure a lot of times, but you always make it entertaining. Big ups, legend. Thank you so much, Mr. Extravagant. That is extremely meaningful to me. I promise it. Thanks, everybody. It is very meaningful.
If someone tips,
I'm having the most fun here. I can promise you that.
$80 right now, I will give them an OG badge on kick. Doesn't matter who it is. I just need $80 tips so we hit the goal.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I will give you an OG badge. Just give me the money. I don't care if Derek comes in here and drops the 80. He's getting the OG badge, all right? It's pretty simple.
That's simple. But we're still not playing indie tonight. You guys were very quiet during that game.
I don't care if Tevin comes in here and drops the 80. I'm giving it to him. Yeah, Jodapod, same wavelength. I don't give a fuck if it's Tevin. We're giving it to him. I don't care if Fred Fucks come in here. I'm giving it to him. I don't care.
And I was, I was engaging and I was talking about the game and I was exploring and I wanted to talk and everyone was kind of like tuned out. So I want to do something that's going to get people exciting. You're saying Kick Chat was engaged? Yeah, but guys, Kick Chat was engaged. That's great. And how many contributions did I have during Indie on the Kick Chat? 0. Literally 0.
So transparent. I don't give a fuck. You think your engagement matters to me? No. Please. Engagement. What can you do with engagement? Lucky Gremlin still wouldn't get it, says Nerd Brew. Who made the intro, by the way. Please don't believe I made the intros. That is all Nerd Brew. I'm not that. I do not have the skill to make those intros as Nerd Brew does. His channel is linked below. Go follow him, please. But yeah, Lucky Gremlin. Nah, no OG badge for you, bitch.
We had 5 gifted subs this morning on the podcast. Literally 0 support during Indie. So,
all right. So, Memology's video ends here. So I wonder if they were like honestly making the video as he was streaming or whatever, because that is where Memology's video ends. But don't worry, the continuation of the story is right here, live from Raw Phil. Big ups, Raw Phil.
I gotta show enthusiasm.
Okay, we already saw that part.
You guys were very quiet during that game, and I was, I was engaging and I was talking about the game and I was exploring and I wanted to talk.
I was engaging, and
everyone was kind of like tuned out. So I want to do something that's going to get people exciting.
I was very engaging. You guys know that. I was very engaging.
Chat was engaged. Yeah, chat. On the pod.
We just saw that part. Oh, that could be.
Well,
power
I don't think
outage.
this tip is coming, so I think we're just gonna
Oh.
we're just gonna adjourn for now because, like I said, I gotta upload and I
don't think this tip is
gotta
coming.
get downstairs for dinner. So tonight, I'm gonna give Balatro a try. I'm going to actually try a stream of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Game of the Year contender. I played it yesterday and I actually really enjoyed it. So I'm actually gonna give it a shot tonight. All right. I hope you'll come by and you'll hang out with me, and
We'll see about
hopefully
that.
you will enjoy Balatro and chill with me tonight.
We'll
okay?
see.
That's going to be around roughly 6:15 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? So I hope you'll come by for Balatro. Tomorrow we're going to do Path of... And I think tomorrow night we were going to be doing...
Oh, yeah, we're in the stall mode. Can we get to it? Quick pulls here. Hold on.
I give it a second chance. We're going to see how it is. Tomorrow will be...
Oh, my God. How many times say the same thing?
Do Indiana Jones. Still play more Indiana Jones.
You already said you had to go.
Get the poker chips out for Balatro.
Great idea.
I could bring them out. I don't know what I'd do with them, but I could use them as a prop. They're actually sitting right here.
So you could use them as a prop then?
I kept them on the side of my ottoman like this whole time. So.
Oh, yeah, he could be sending out that SOS. You're
all right. So let's swap the streams around.
Sending out
and
a whale tweet.
Hopefully come back for Balatro tonight. All right, guys? Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm out of here. I knew that guy was full of crap. He didn't tip.
Big ups, KC91. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. I'll see you all tonight for Balatro.
Thank you so much.
And give it a shot. Peace out. Hopefully it'll work.
All right. So we go to the off. We are off. And let's see. How long do we stay off? All right. 15. This is now we're starting to gather evidence. 25 seconds. About 30 seconds now. 45. Around 45 seconds there. Here we go. Now listen here. This is where we gotta pay attention here. So let's.
I don't know if this is the same person. Someone just sent me a $100 tip. So we're counting that for the goals milestone total. Someone sent me $100 right now, but they put no information in the tip. So I don't know if this was the person on Kick or not. They should have put the information in the tip.
Oh, someone said it was snood in the Kick chat on the video. You can see to the right of Sir Lugo, it says it was snood. It probably was.
But they didn't. So whoever it was, thank you. That's very generous of you, and we get to count 3 now. Here we go.
All right, so let's think about this.
Thank you, whoever that was. Let's get the count.
So okay, so first things, let me get I'll be the prosecution. I believe this is. I'm just gonna give you the evidence. I'm not gonna be on either side. He's very low energy. Okay. However, we have seen low energy when he has to do extremely filthy begging to get some kind of goal. Right. It's happened a few times where he is amazingly aggressively begging, like today, and then he hits it, but he knows, like, shit, man, that really, someone did do that. Right? Someone really gave money after all that, and I think he feels kind of dirty, right? So, I don't, let's keep going here. Hold on, before we see everything.
Up to 3.
So he's, I don't know.
And so technically, we just hit $170. Thank you, whoever that was. Not that it matters that I'm doing this right now on the leaderboard because I'm getting out of here. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but there you go. Thank you, whoever that was. Goal hit. So boom, goals hit 3. We're still doing Balatro tonight. So I hope you guys will come back tonight for Balatro again.
Imagine if you're that person that dropped 100. Well, the alleged person that dropped 100. And you did that, so he plays Indiana Jones more. And he's like, we're still playing Balatro, though. Fuck you.
PM. And
thanks for the money, but go fuck yourself. I'm playing Balatro.
Whoever the heck that was, an anonymous $100 tip. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed. I'll see you all tonight for Balatro, okay?
I hope you enjoyed giving me money.
Jade, you're back. We're playing Balatro tonight, Jade, at 6:15, okay? So come back tonight for Balatro. We're going to play. I know you liked it last time. All right. Thank you, guys. I will see you tonight for Balatro. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, I'll leave it to a poll as we always do here, okay? Was that last second post-stream tip real or fake? That's the poll, all right? This will settle it all. Now, I do want to hear, if you don't want to put your vote in right away, I understand that, because I do want to get to the beginning of the Balatro. And how did he explain it, okay? How did he explain it when he first came back for this one? So let me get this ready for us here. And I kind of want to hear how he explained it. And then we'll get to the Balatro begging, too. Don't worry, there's more of that. Jay Wusso in the house says, saying you're addicted to a game is really chill. For normal people, saying you're addicted to a game is normal, because it doesn't mean you're actually addicted. But when you're dealing with someone that is addicted to everything, then it's not that chill. You're right, Jay Wusso. Big up, sir. Copeside Phil in the house says, if you ever want to see what desperation really looks like, just watch the last 20 minutes of his first stream. It was absolutely pathetic, and he has no shame left whatsoever. And we are entering a magical time, in my opinion. Oh, big ups, Aid Robertson. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are entering, my friends, as Aid is signifying with this member bomb, a magical time where Philip knows the King's Ark is officially 100% dead. But we have to pretend it's not, right? And that's what leads to the grumpiness. And Nerd Brew put a good name on it. It's the Cope Arc, right? So this is where we get the payoff for well, not that it wasn't entertaining then either, but the smugness of the last 3 months are building to this crescendo. And it just, how long does it take until he admits it and says, all right, guys, clearly, I mean, what happened this summer was really cool, but it's over. And then, then we go back. All right, I'm going to lower the goal to $50. So we could be there. Let's not get too excited yet. But we're definitely almost there, if not there right now. I mean, how many streams do we have to go overtime? If you go to the last week, we've had to go overtime like more than half the time. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately. It's like insane if you think about it. But big ups. Vikes in the house says, knew the guy wasn't tipping, but waited for it. That's true too, Vikes. That's true too. And Vikes said that is correct as well, Vikes. He said 2 days ago he's nervous to go back to living paycheck to paycheck. All right.
To this device. That would be perfect if I could. What's up, everyone? Good evening.
And I think really, it's amazing the parallels. I mean, much smaller thing. But remember when he knew Machinima was restructuring his contract, and he said many times, we have to buy the house now. Now's the time to buy a house, guys. Now's my chance. Because he knew Machinima and ad revenue was going down, and he rushed to do it. And I think he did that with this computer shit, too. He knows that the streak is ending, but I gotta rush to buy it now because I literally have the money now. I know I won't soon, but I have the money right now. So now is the time to buy, right? Because I won't have a chance later. I have to buy now. And it's the same exact situation. And now he bought everything he wants. And now when the money does stop coming in, he's going to go back to, guys, I need help with everything. All right, 2 big bills coming up. Come on, guys. When, if he didn't buy those $8,000 worth of shit, he wouldn't have to beg like a homeless person. But,
Welcome to the show. I'm very sorry that we had another late start. It seems like I haven't had a stream start on time in like a week. Like ever since I...
Hold on.
You have done that yourself.
I started with this new setup. I haven't been able to start a stream on time consistently at all. I swear to you, every stream there's an issue. So here's what happened now. Listen to this one.
Oh, please, please, yeah, go ahead.
So, by the way, I have to reset the goals and everything. As you can see, I didn't get a chance to. So during the break, everything's fine. I'm eating dinner. We finish dinner, and the power goes out.
Uh-oh.
Literally out of nowhere for no reason. Okay?
When does your power go out for, you can see it coming, and there is a reason. I mean, sometimes there's a storm. All right, I'll give you that one. There's a storm, it's coming. But even then, you don't know it's coming. Literally out of nowhere for no reason. Oh, shit. Looks like my power's going out in about 2 hours, guys. All right, I'll let you know, though.
And luckily, I have battery backups and everything now. You know, I have the uninterrupted power supplies, so none of the stuff in this room went off.
Oh, God.
However, everything else in the house did. And if power came right back on, okay, like right at within like maybe like, I'm not even kidding you, like 30 seconds. It was off for like 10, 15 seconds, and then the power came back on. Okay? Power comes back on, everything's fine, except I come into this office, all right? And my devices have disconnected from the wireless internet. Now, when I say devices, I mean my lighting. I mean this light right here.
Yeah?
This light right here. My lighting behind me.
Thanks for the demonstration.
And a few other things that are connected to the wireless.
Philip just disclaimed again how he has a special surprise for everyone today. I guess I should do a poll on that. What are our options? Oh, well, first of all, let's get to the fake tip poll. Let's finish this, I guess, first.
To sync. Because the way that all of these devices work now, all right, is they all link to wireless stuff. That's how they're all done. That's how they go through apps and stuff on your phone and everything. And I'm like, what happened? Why is everything disconnected? You know, I'm pissed off. So I'm trying to figure all this out.
Pissed off.
And I go to my computer, and my computer shows that the wireless had disconnected. I'm like, oh, it must be when the power went out. Like, everything just disconnected. And for some reason now, some reason now, it won't, like, reconnect or something. Right? So I'm just very confused. All right.
All right, let's do it this way. I'll do a Q&A style poll. So whoever guesses the closest thing to the goal, to the actual thing, wins. All right? So you got to be quick, though, because the first one that gets it wins. The extremely important thing. What is the big surprise? So you could be conservative and say new router. That's fine. But I don't think you get it in one day, guys. All right, Q&A is now started. Go. And we'll look back and see who is closest to the big surprise. We'll do this Q&A style this time. All right, let's hear the story. Router's probably the easiest, but I mean, is that a real surprise? Can you really call a new router a surprise to your fucking fans? Hey guys, I got a new router. This affects you. I mean, he's done that before, hasn't he? It doesn't affect you in any way. Guys, I got a new 4K TV. You can't see it at all, but it's awesome. Let me tell you. Whew, trust me, it's awesome.
Wondering what the hell is going on. You know, I come in here and I'm trying to figure it out. So I can't get my computer, get this, to find the weaker wireless signal. Because every router now has two signals. There's like an old 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz or whatever it is wireless signal.
Yeah.
The 5 gigahertz is
someone should ask him what's the difference. That'd be funny.
working perfectly fine. But the 2.4, it's just showing as like having errors. Like, what? Now the problem is all of these devices now, you only use 2.4, which is really weird. You would think
that's not weird.
You would think that at this point, right?
What is he going with this?
There would be a situation
where is he going with this?
All the new technology would use the latest stuff. No, not at all.
There's upsides and downsides to 5G, 5 gigahertz. I hope he understands that. He doesn't, clearly. He thinks 5 is better. Higher number, equal. Oh, there you go. Nerd Bruce said what I was going to say anyway. Number is bigger, so it's better. You'd think everyone gets that. Frequency, I mean, yeah.
All the new technology uses the old shit for some reason. I don't know why.
Yes.
Like all the stuff that wants to connect wirelessly.
Because it goes through obstacles more better, and it's higher range, the shit you want for wireless stuff to have normally.
Oh, it only works with 2.4, not 5.
Yeah?
5's been around for a decade. My router downstairs is a decade old and has both 2.4 and 5 in it. So why all modern technology 10 years later wouldn't be using 5, I have absolutely no clue. It doesn't seem to make much sense to me at all.
Yeah,
okay?
Well, it wouldn't if you don't know what they fucking do.
But that's the truth of it. Okay? So, Yeah, Dunce Felter says 2.4 is longer range, slower speed. 5 gigahertz is shorter range, but higher speed.
And let me tell you, those differences in those fucking speeds mean 0 to RGBs, right? Irrelevant, the speed difference between those those different frequencies for fucking RGB.
So basically, I get into this office and nothing's like working. So I click restart on my PC, thinking maybe let's restart, let's get everything re-going. And I go downstairs and I actually restart my wireless router as well. All right?
Look at this guy. Look at this.
So here's what happens.
Look at Phil's sinus tech tips.
The light works. This light works.
Yeah.
But now my PC won't connect wirelessly at all to 2.4 gigahertz. It won't find it. Okay? I have a couple other devices they won't find it. Nothing can find my 2.4 gigahertz network anymore. It doesn't exist. As if it's erased from the planet. It just doesn't work. Now, keep in mind, before the power went out, all of this was working flawlessly. All of it. It was no problem.
This is his problem. Why living with him would be the hell. I mean, there's many reasons for that. But can you imagine Kat listen to this bullshit? Oh my God, Kat, listen to this. Our 2.4 gigahertz isn't working anymore. And it's like emergency of all emergencies. He's waddling around, panicking. Let me check this. Let me check this. It's all for RGBs. What?
Problems. The power goes out, comes back on. Now the entire 2.4 gigahertz network is shot and doesn't work at all. Okay? In addition, I know this is a really minor thing. That's not a big deal. But in addition, my capture device, the RGB in it won't work anymore. It's on, but it won't.
We're complaining about this.
RGB in it won't work anymore. In addition, my capture device, the RGB in it won't work anymore.
What the fuck? This will not stand. This will not stand. The RGB in my capture device isn't working. That no one can see except me. This is ridiculous.
It's on, but it won't sync with anything. It will not sync with signal RGB or anything. It just stops working. So it's just like things on top of things on top of things.
I think you're just trying to find shit to complain about. You know what I mean?
I don't really care about the RGBs. That's not a big deal. But
that's not true.
I want to be able to turn my devices on and off. That's the whole thing, you know? And it was giving me a major error. And now I have absolutely, now I have absolutely no clue.
Nailed it.
Why?
He fat-fingered it.
He
fat-fingered the intro.
I don't have a 2.4 gigahertz network. The silliest part, I have to have it because what I'm doing with you right now with this light and with the light behind me is on the 2.4 gigahertz network. So it doesn't make any sense that it's not working.
What? You can't, huh? You can't turn, you know, the lights, you can just do old school and turn them on, you know? That works too, you know, right?
I'm so confused. I'm absolutely, I don't get it. And I sat here again, I am, another half an hour, 40 minutes wasted when I was supposed to be on stream. I'm tired of this shit. And now because of that, that was time I was going to edit and I was going to do a clip from today's podcast that I couldn't do.
You can't do that because your 2.4 gigahertz isn't working with your RGBs? No, it's not today's podcast. It's last night. Don't think this is today. He's still in slideshow of today's podcast. I'm watching.
Now we're going to do 2 hours of Balatro, which I hope relaxes me. God, I hope I get relaxed. And then after that, I'm going to...
Please relax me. Balatro, relax me.
Do I have time to edit? No, because my wife has to go to work really early tomorrow morning. Very early. So we have to go to sleep early. So I can't...
This is so strange. So alien. This is wild. My wife has to wake up early, so therefore we have to go to bed early. Well, if it's a life and death situation for your business, as he's trying to make us believe, you could just say goodnight to her and then, you know, work on it.
We're going to be in here late tonight, and it's driving me nuts. I just want to take my hands, and I want to slam them down on this laptop desk, and I want to shatter it into a million pieces of wood. I just want wood to splinter and fly everywhere. I would love that.
This guy's tough.
I'm very upset. I'm seriously just tired of technology not working for me.
Upping your membership.
Everyone else, it works easily. But for me, it's like...
I wonder if there's a cause and effect there. I'm not sure. Big ups Logan K. He says, welcome to the crash. In DSP history, every peak of support is followed by an amazing low point and magnificent breakdown. 2024 taxes will be hyped, by the way. Oh, yeah, that could be. You know he's going to say, guys, you guys were so generous, okay? But, as you know, every blessing is met with some hardships as well. And that's where you come in. NWO News says, I heard Cat's vibrator has RGBs too. Well, that would be cool. You know, can you control that with the RGB software? That'd be kind of cool. Pigpen Lord of Dirt says, the RGB of his capture card and the LGB of his slideshow both not working right now. Oh God. Big ups ALT is too young to vote. Thank you, Pigpen Lord of Dirt. I am old enough to vote, barely though. They checked my ID very hard last time I voted. They were like, are you sure? Are you serious? And I was like, yes, trust me. It's not fake. It's amazing. Big ups Vike says, all I see is Sonic. Fuck y'all for showing me that. Yeah, now you can't get it out of your head, I know. Now I just see that fucking Sonic, not mask. What is it? Headgear?
No, you have to fucking have everything torture you. Nothing can possibly work. Everything has to be very frustrating.
Well,
okay, so obviously this has nothing to do with you guys. This has nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything wrong. The stupid power goes out for no reason, comes back, and now things are screwed up. Okay?
Well, sounds like a you problem,
I'm thinking,
doesn't it?
at this point, I think I'm just going to have to buy a new router. My router is 10 years old regardless.
Okay, so that's the key for the Q&A right now. He just said I have to buy a new router.
Probably get a new one, but it makes me angry. I didn't want to spend any more money. I told you guys, like, I was done spending money, and I really don't want to keep spending money, but at this point, I just think I need to get a new router. The one I have downstairs is a decade old. It's probably worn the hell out. I wonder.
It's worn out. It's worn out. It's had a hard time carrying those packets. Look at that quarter demon too. Ooh, Snood got the thief. He is sentenced to friction burn. He wanted that one though. He told me he wanted that one behind the scenes. Snood in the house for a tip for the wrong account. He used the wrong SOK account. He always does this sometimes. He said, hey, Phil, first-time supporter, long-time viewer. Used to be attracted till my fan art was stolen by some detractor grandpa. What's your favorite pizza topping? I did steal Snood's fan art. And it was my idea, though. And I got all the credit, let me tell you. My career is on such an upward trajectory because of that fan art. Thank you so much, Snood. Wesley H. says, 42-year-old child deals with world's minorest problems, not panda. Oh, God! Not panda. Who needs to care about RGBs when he uses a green screen? The world's minorest problems, not panda. That's key. You do have to say that, by the way.
If this shock of the power going out actually blew out the 2.4 gigahertz signal, it might have actually just destroyed its broadcasting. You know what I'm saying?
It broke the whole station down. This is wild. I didn't know this was going to get this talk today. I was looking for the last second tip information, but we got way better than that.
Let me check again. So if I go to settings and I go to wireless connections and I go to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, please.
Available networks. Wait, now it shows it. Now it's showing it. You see what I mean? So now maybe it works again.
You just know he reset it. Okay, let's give him the benefit of the gout. And the 2.41 wasn't working. He reset it, checked it 3 seconds after resetting it, said, "Huh, that didn't do shit. What?" Then came upstairs to make this fucking complaining pre-stream. Then, after the router was fully restarted, now it works. And that is fucking it.
Came back. Maybe it was an issue and now it had the cycle and now it came back?
Yeah. He turns it off, on, checks it, you know? Oh, God.
I don't know. I think I should still buy a new router at this point. If it's going to be like this, I think I need a new one. I can't.
Might as well. Might as well buy a new one, brother. Good idea.
Can't take it. I just want stuff to work. All right, guys. I'm enough with the...
This one's working fine. Might as well buy another one anyway, though, right, guys? Come on. You know how it goes. Big ups, Mr. Matt. Says, literally just take a hit, man. Jesus, calm down. He can't do that. He does not do drugs. His only drug of choice is alcohol, Mr. Matt. Unless you're talking about me. I'd be down too, but it's not my day. I gotta wait till Friday. But oh, let me tell you on Friday, I will be partaking like Rich. Joe L. Tractor says, he sounds like my grandparents when they asked me to help with tech. They both are in their 70s. Uh-huh. Definitely. And I definitely, hold on a second. Can you stop this? Is this AI? They complain about like their passwords not working, and they say, oh, it's probably because of AI.
Thank you for re-upping your
That's what my dad says, you know? Just like Philip complained about AI. Oh, this AI is making everything more complicated. No. That's just your login to your email. AI is not doing anything with that. Oh, well, it's still probably AI. P-Wop in the house says, what's the weather like in Seattle today? Maybe he can get that new router from the rainy day fund? Well, let's check. We have that command. Let's see the weather. Yes, he had to cycle the router one time, and that means he needs a new one. Absolutely, yes. It looks like he is starting. I do have some band names ready for us. We could save that for tomorrow, though, I guess. Some of these are very good. Cat Paul Burnell. We have Philip is Always Late. We have Greedy Piglet. We have Thug. I don't know how people are making so many fucking sock accounts. WWE Champions is Game of the Year. We have Jenna Lane Snow. T. Carter's Revenge. I think we saw him yesterday. But all right, let's get to it. Premiere stream is now started. Let's fucking go. Let's see, to do a cold open here. You're going to love this new... Oh, he's wearing his Chris Chan. Chris Chan shirt. You saw it.
What is going on, everyone? Phil here, and something is once again different. Ladies and gentlemen, today on the podcast, we're going to be messing around a little bit with some new toys and, well, not necessarily new toys, but some newly tweaked toys. It should be pretty fun. In addition, we've got to talk about Indiana Jones, Balatro, the upcoming Path of Exile 2, which I'm playing today. We've got some news stories, some year-end wrap-ups. We've got a lot of stuff to discuss. So, I hope you guys are excited for another fun edition of the Level 1 Podcast. Before we begin, today is Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And you may notice something a little different.
No, I don't.
And no, it's not the sweater that I'm referencing. This is a sweater. I'm not kidding you. I have owned this sweater since I worked at the helicopter company in the mid-2000s. This sweater is probably about 18 years old.
Is this the new
maybe
thing?
Maybe like 17 years old.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, no one guessed sweater. I'll tell you that. No one in that Q&A tab guessed sweater.
Yeah, it's that old. But it's still good. Look, still looks amazing. Truth is, I didn't really wear it that much. So
that it has no reason not to look amazing then, doesn't it? But big ups on calling yourself looking amazing. That's pretty cool.
Over the years, plus it was a large,
critical.
And then I gained a lot of weight, so I couldn't even fit it. But now I'm bringing it back. Bringing it back for the winter season, okay?
Uh-huh.
That's right, the Sikorsky Christmas party sweater. Anyway,
not sure we call
how are
it
all
that.
you doing? I hope you're all doing well. But the other thing that you're probably noticing is you're like looking behind me and you're like, what the hell is going on back there?
I see nothing
Looks like
different.
There's like an electric party or a live wire or maybe a Tesla coil or something going on. Well, you're right. I have live wires behind me right now and they're riding around on the ground. Sparks are shooting everywhere. Okay, probably not. What's going on is I have found a way through painstaking work. I'm not even kidding you. Wait till you hear the story I have to tell you. Through painstaking work, I found a way to sync my lighting system with my RGBs on my computer. So now they are synced and working. So I can actually
That's it.
make the RGBs do insane, crazy effects at any moment. So, what would you guys like to see? Is
All right, did anyone guess more LEDs? Let's see. I doubt it. Ooh. Okay, that kind of counts, doesn't it? Ooh, Pocock! More synced lights. I think that is exactly it. Right? You guys, I think, teamed up have found the exact answer. Right? Like, that's exactly it. Big ups. You guys are the winners of the day. Parker Brothers toy. That's a good guess, though.
It's a question. Let's have someone in the chat ask for something. Would you like, just name anything. Name some kind of a lighting effect that you think you would like to see. And I will provide one for you, and you'll get to see what I mean. Okay?
Please provide a lighting effect.
I'm just ignoring all nonsense in the chat because people are being stupid.
Yes, because everyone's talking about Chris Chan's shirt.
Lights off. That's the one thing I don't want to do, because if I turn it off, it desyncs, and then it's all screwed up. I'm serious.
Whoever said that, you're a fucking legend. Kermit Escobar. What light effects do you want to see? Lights off.
That's the one thing I don't want to do, because if I turn...
Wait.
Guys, my
Amazing.
I'm just ignoring all nonsense in the chat because people are being stupid. Lights off. That's the one thing I don't want to do, because if I turn it off, it desyncs, and then it's all screwed up. I'm serious.
Give me lights off,
I'm going to explain
please.
why in a second. You want to see Indiana Jones gameplay? That has nothing to do with that. Morse code, disco ball, lightning effect. All right. Well, Morse code.
Morse code, please. Yeah, Morse code. I like that.
What would be the most similar thing to Morse code?
God, LARPers on fire. Morse code. Say things that have nothing to do with lighting, like the Bible or something.
Well, I would
Bible
think,
style.
Let me find one. Like Morse code would probably be like a tapping. Okay, how about the closest thing I could probably do to Morse code would be like Matrix effect.
Oh, perfect.
Okay?
Yes.
How about this?
Oh yeah. You know how whenever you hear about Morse code, you think about the Matrix. I don't know about you guys, but that's me. Sometimes among friends, we say, "Hey, you want to watch Morse code?" And then they know I mean Matrix. It's pretty cool.
So it's kind of like the Matrix. Think of like the lines of code going down the screen on the Matrix.
Okay.
Disco ball. There was one here that said it was like tiles. I wonder what that looks like.
Bob Starsky, you got to do that tweet again. You got to make another one. Oh, his name is not Bob Starsky, and I hate that. I think it's Robert Starsky. Robert Starsky. Son of a bitch! I'll find it. I want to see that video again.
Oh, Lord. Whoa. Oh. I guess that's kind of like a disco ball. It's pretty insane. Someone said lightning effect. Okay, that we can do. I have a storm. Hold on, let me find it. So I have thundercloud. Let's try thundercloud. I have a few of these. Thundercloud.
There we go. This is what I wanted to find. This is what Philip is doing again today.
So, for example, I can turn off my lighting behind me and turn it back on at the push of a button. I can change scenes. I can go from this to a blue flowing water scene.
It's gorgeous.
To a cool rainbow scene where it goes basically between a bunch of different colors in like a big cycle. And I can seamlessly...
You get the point. Amazing. What, Philip?
See, that's supposed to be like lightning.
I don't... Oh.
You wait, and there's going to be another bolt. There's another bolt, see? Okay. So it's like lightning is coming through a thundercloud, and it lights up every once in a while.
Oh, my God,
and you can change the effects to do different rates of, like, you know, vibration.
Midlife crisis is coming in nicely, I see.
And stuff like that. I may have another one. Hold on. I may have another lightning effect.
Oh, wow. This looks really cool.
I have Aurora Borealis.
What an upgrade from what the lights you had before,
Halloween Storm.
Yeah. What's Halloween Storm?
But I think it's like purple, and then there's flashes of yellow. See, it's like purple. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
That
oh,
actually,
my God.
I think that's even more realistic to lightning. It looks like, yeah, look. That's pretty realistic, actually, right? That's pretty cool. All right.
Aurora Borealis at this time of year, in exclusively in your office.
What else would you guys like? Name another one. I have everything. Christmas? Well, for Christmas, there is one that's supposed to look like a Christmas tree, but it works better with a whole bunch of lights rather than a strip of lights. So, for example, this is supposed to be Christmas tree, but it works much better with, like, a big layout of fans. Like, my computer looks good with it right now, but it doesn't really work with just the strip. because it's like green with a bunch of lights that appear and disappear. Because it's just one light strip, you can't really tell. See, it looks just more green than anything.
Oh,
so
man.
that one doesn't really work too well.
How much longer are we going to be doing the light show on this podcast is my next question. And that's a scary question. Nerd Brew in the house says, I got laid off in this sweater. Oh, the Chris Chan sweater? Come on. NWO News says, he is literally Review Tech DSP. Good point. We're reviewing tech now every day. Just like yesterday, we reviewed more fucking lights. Movie Sign in the house says, I want to see you Minecraft yourself, Dave. How about that? Well, we got to see if there's Minecraft lights, Movie Sign. That's the first question, Movie Sign. Please. Someone's giving the Minecraft lights.
I don't have too many Christmas effects. I wish I did.
Barrett Wells says, can a horse outrun that lightning? No. Like, who likes that feature, Barrett Wells? Who would want that? It's so stupid. Who wants that? Who's having fun? Yeah. Because there's lightning.
But
Who's
you can
having
change
fun with
colors
that?
in any of these effects. Oh, Rainstorm. This is Rainstorm. So you have dripping rain as blue and then yellow as flashes of lightning. I see.
Oh, it's almost like they're very similar. Every single one is kind of just
and
different
I have a million
ways
of
to
these.
flash
Like, no
fucking
lie,
lights.
I have so many different ones. Look at this one, Aurora. Whoa. So again, this is supposed to be like Aurora Borealis or something.
Oh, God. His first super chat of the day is this. 15 years watching, but your jokes and money talk ruin RPG immersion. The new Indiana Jones stream shine by letting the story speak. Try it. No. You understand this is a business? Dumb fuck? Seems like this
Pretty
guy's
cool.
Fucking detractor.
So
get him out of here.
This is basically really neat. And what you're seeing behind me now syncs with what's on my PCs. Okay, I can make them all like the same lighting. Because it's funny, some days I tell you guys, hey, I want this to work. I'm setting it up to look like this. And people are like, yeah, but we can't see it. Like, oh yeah, I get wrapped up in it. You know, I like the fancy stuff. Oh yeah, I get wrapped up in it. You know, I like the fancy stuff.
You definitely like the fancy stuff. That's for sure.
But I forget that you guys can't see it, right? But now you can. Oh, someone said snow. Dude, I have like 10 kinds of snow.
Oh, well, you're going to love this.
Here, let's start with the first one.
You're going to love these. These are
first
all going
one
to be
is
very
called,
different,
let's
by the
see.
way.
Ice storm.
Oh, my God.
There
Look
you
at
go.
that.
This is supposed to be like a heavy snowstorm coming down.
Is that what ice storm means? Oh.
And then we've got... I can make it look like water as well. Sea foam, which is similar. This is supposed to be like ocean foam, like the water is coming up on the beach.
We got to do these. I got a bit idea in my mind that I probably won't make, but we should do Philip selling candles. And he's giving us all the different scents right now, right? He's giving us a lot of scents to use.
Some of these crash the thing, so I don't want to play all of them.
What else?
Where's the other ice one? There's a few ice ones.
Okay.
Arctic is the one that crashes it, so I'm not clicking on Arctic. Frost.
Ooh, that's okay. I like that smell. Frost.
This is supposed to be like ice crystals growing.
Oh,
so
I
it's
get
a different
that.
effect. See?
I'm getting that. Okay,
Pretty cool.
nice.
Okay.
What's next?
Eternal Napalm says Blood Moon. Okay, I have a few effects that are kind of red and bloodish. So first of all, this is just supposed to be simulated fire. As if there's a fire burning behind you.
Oh!
I could see that. That totally looks like a fire burning behind you. And then there's red colors. So we have magma, which is supposed to be like a lava flow. Imagine a
This is so bad. You know why this is so uncomfortable for all of us? Well, not for us, because we can laugh and have fun at it. But you know when like someone you care about is showing you something that's cool to them, but you don't give two fucks about it? But you got to pretend. You're like, oh, yeah, that is cool. Like when Snoods shows me his figures that he paints and stuff. It's that kind of thing. You know? He's like, look at this one. I used silver number 5 on this shield. And I'm like, want to shoot myself? But I'll have to go like, yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. And then he's like, look, it transforms. I'm like, cool. Yeah, man. That's awesome. It's like that. But we got to do this with DSP now. And he's showing his fans that.
lava flow going across the ground behind me on the floor. Right? Pretty nice. And then we've got let's see here.
Oh my God.
Brimstone, which I guess is supposed to be like burning like a fire in like a, you know, like a I don't know, like a fireplace, but it's on fire. I don't know. Brimstone. This one's a little bit more constant than the lava flow, actually.
It's a joke, guys. Relax. I know that stuff is cool. You know me. I say everything is fine. All fetishes are allowed here. You know that. I never question anyone's sexual desires or impulses.
Embers. So these are all very similar. Here's a different variation. Embers. Here we go.
Not feeders, though. No. No feeders.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich. And then we've got Ruby.
Not all of them, by the way. There is some limits.
Whoa, that's cool. Ruby is cool. Whoa, that's cool. Ruby is cool. It goes between different levels of red, as you can see. Wow, I like Ruby. It's like a pulsating red. There's some really cool ones, too. Like, how about this one?
Someone said in Kick Chat, this is basically a professional light show.
Ready for this one? Lightsaber duel. Supposed to be, Jedi and Sith doing a lightsaber duel behind you.
No! Is that what that means? Holy shit!
So some of these are really cool. So this is all using a program called Signal RGB. Okay? And you can sync so many devices to this thing. But, dude...
What?
I want to put on something relaxing. Let's go to like Aurora Borealis.
Pick one, and it's always going to be on that one, just like you did before.
So, basically, I had such an ordeal getting this to work. You have no idea. Like, this is supposed to be something simple to do.
It paid off, let me tell you. That was great, those 5 minutes.
But the problem is, and I talked about this last night to some extent on my late stream before I started with Balatro.
Oh, let me get my kick
all of these devices, okay, they all now sync wirelessly, which is great.
We're looping.
The problem is they all use outdated wireless technology for some bizarre reason.
2.4 is outdated, boys. Hell yeah.
I don't know why.
Yes.
But they do.
Outdated.
So they all use the wireless. I'm trying to find Borealis on my other PC so we can have them synced.
It's outdated.
They all use this outdated wireless 2.4 gigahertz signal. Okay? Which is fine if it would work all the time. But
outdated.
It's just a much weaker signal than the 5 gigahertz. Like everything more modern uses 5 gigahertz. So why all of these devices
that's not true
in here use a 2.4 gigahertz signal, I have no idea. Now I said, well, what devices? Literally the light box I'm using right now to light my system, that's a 2.4 gigahertz signal. Okay?
Doesn't need 5.0.
All of the RGB setup, 2.4 gigahertz signal.
Give me 5.
The wireless that makes this Stream Deck work properly. Like everything is 2.4 gigahertz signal. I don't know why.
So it seems like it's not outdated then, huh? Because Big Dog, who says 10 years from now when he learns you can speak to Alexa to change your lights, his mind is going to be blown. Oh, God. Can you imagine? Watch this, guys. Alexa, change my lights to Aurora Borealis. Hold on, guys. You're going to love this. Watch this. You're going to love this. Oh, my Alexa's talking now. A few things share the name lights. That's what she just said to me. Big Exploded Jesus. This is peak. Alexa, stop. God. She said, what do you want me to rename? I didn't say that.
It's really confusing. You would think everything would use the better, more modern signal, but it doesn't. Okay? So
okay, I can.
The problem with that is that it has
tails.
an issue. It keeps dropping. And it's really frustrating because I get everything working and everything's fine, and all of a sudden everything disappears from my Stream Deck. Well, now I can't turn anything on or off. Well, what's going on? And then it doesn't even work through the app. That's the other thing. You have apps here. Those also are using wireless.
Seems
so
like
if the wireless drops, it doesn't work properly. Very frustrating. So I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. And to be frank, I think it's my setup because my wireless router is over a decade old. When I moved into this house in 2014, I bought a wireless router at that time. And it's the same one I've been using for over a decade. It's a Netgear, and it's a good one. Don't get me wrong. I've liked it a lot, and I rarely have any issues with it. But at this point, I just think it's outdated, and the signal isn't working. Like the 5 gigahertz signal, I can get throughout my entire house, no matter what room I'm in.
That's not true. That is definitely weaker than 2.4 if you're going that far away. He has no clue what he's talking about. Incredible.
My phones and all my devices find the 5 gigahertz.
Yeah.
But the 2.4 drops constantly. It'll show and then disappear, then reappear, then disappear. It's like, what's going on? Why is this not consistent? It's very, very weird.
Face is beautiful.
So yesterday, I was trying to figure this out, and the only solution I could come to is I'm just going to get a new router. I need one. I mean, mine I've been using for a decade.
Got to buy a new one.
It's probably very outdated. They probably have better equipment and technology in it now anyway. So I went and I ordered one. It's coming today, later today. I didn't want to spend any more money, but it's like, well...
Right. Where is he? Come on, Chad. Get your ass in here. Where is he? Oh, God, I lost him. Adam. I don't know why I said Chad. Chad-em.
All right.
Get in here.
For re-upping your membership.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear it one more time.
So I went and I ordered one. It's coming today, later today. I didn't want to spend any more money, but it's like, well, this is like the last piece of equipment I didn't upgrade. I upgraded everything in my office.
How much more shit can I buy? Let me just look around. Is there anything else I can buy? Oh, those table legs are kind of old. Oh, shit. That TV's 2 years old. I could use upgrading. Yeah, good idea.
But I forgot all about the wireless in my house. So I went ahead and got a new router, and it's coming later today. So hopefully it's a seamless install. It claims now.
All right, so people that guess the router are kind of right, too. But the thing he was talking about with the surprise was definitely these dented lights. You know that. Because Splody Jesus, who says this is peak autism. Well, that's what June said.
I think he has autism, and I have it.
That's not bad. Grimner says, RGB can crash PCs. I'd so love for that to happen now. Well, he already admitted to one mode does crash. So let's see if we get that one today. Swaggy Davis Jr. says, new scent scam and cheese sandwiches. Cat's tears. It's cat's tears. That'd be an interesting candle to make, huh? Candle scent. King Eagle says, ALT, who was your childhood crush? Mine was Topanga. Ooh, so many, but I'll give you one.
That this
router,
router,
let me get a picture of it.
It can all be run off of an app on your phone, which I'm okay with, but I'm wondering, how can I sync with the router if the router isn't logged into yet? Because as you know, when you have a router, you plug it into a computer, whether it's a laptop, a desktop, and then you use their default IP address that they give you. And then you go in there and you can name your networks. You can set up password protection and all of that, which I need to do, obviously. But I'm wondering, with this new one, how is it going to work with this app or whatever? Someone just asked, didn't I already get a new router when the Comcast drama was happening? No,
it was not Eve. It was not. I had I'm trying to think of one, but I got so many. Every TV show, whoever the girl was, I mean, that counts, basically. You know me, guys. Every TV show I was watching, that was my new crush at the time, right? I mean, that's basically how it went. But some standouts. Katie Holmes was one. Kristen Kruk was one that still stands to the test of time, honestly. Still Kristen Kruk fan from Smallville. I would watch Smallville just for that, even though I don't like Smallville. I don't even care about superheroes. I don't give a shit about Superman. But I was into it.
Bought a new modem. I have a modem that I
Kelly
own to
Kapowski,
myself in this
obviously.
office that's
How can you
not even a Comcast modem. It's my own modem that I own. So they can't go in there and they can't fuck around
Kelly
with it.
Bundy, how can you not?
They can't go in there and mess with the signal or anything, okay? And no, I didn't buy an RGB router. Let me tell you, these routers are absolutely ridiculous. What they have now, they have routers that are like $300.
Mimi from the Drew Carey Show, good one.
Okay? That have like 7 or 8 different antenna around them that don't even look like routers. They look insane.
All right, you know what he's talking about there. It's like those gamer routers. I wonder which one he got, because like if he's talking shit about the gamer routers, I'm sure he's not going to buy one of those like ones that look like an airship or something.
It's just wild what they look like. So I didn't get any of those. I just got another like base level network Netgear router. Same amount of antennas that I have now, but it's definitely a much upgraded model from, one from 10 years ago. It claims it has multiple bands and stuff. I don't know what that means. Like, yeah, it has up to 4 bands and this and that.
5 bands, bitch. Make it happen. 5 bands. Tired of it.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. But
Well, as long as you know the features you're getting into. It's like he's talking about bands. Who gives a fuck about bands? It's not like it matters to your router. Iwamoto in the house says, my personal hell is DSP starts with Home Assistant. Oh, that's too advanced. He's on the level of Alexa or nothing. Iwamoto. We'll see, though. Aaron Tabor says, I missed the days when he thought RGB was stupid. Can we go back to that? Oh, no. Midlife crisis, brother. We don't buy cars. We buy RGBs.
I just want it to work. I want to get, 2.4 gigahertz for everything in this office. I want 5 gigahertz for the phones and other wireless devices. For example, we have the Fire Stick downstairs that we watch TV on. So I want the Fire Stick, obviously, to work with this thing. And I just want it to be fast and not disconnect. Because that's my problem I'm having right now. Right now, my
his network dropped once. That's why we're buying a new one, by the way. Just because it dropped once.
RGBs are working.
We restarted it, and it worked. That's something that is a very regular, not a regular occurrence, but, we've all had it happen where you got to restart your fucking router. And then it works like nothing ever happened.
Working. All of a sudden, right in the middle of this podcast, you may notice that they stop. That all of a sudden, they'll just go to like a default setting. It'll be like, why? Because it disconnects. It disconnects out of nowhere. And then to reconnect, it's a pain because the network disappears and doesn't show up at all. And you have to wait like 10 minutes and keep refreshing. And then sometimes it comes back. And then you can connect to it again. And here's the other thing. This is how messed up all this technology is, okay?
Oh, please, go ahead.
All this stuff is made by different companies. So the program I use is called Signal RGB. That's one company, all right? The lighting I'm using uses, and then you can connect minutes, and the network disappears and doesn't show up at all. And you have to wait like 10 minutes and keep refreshing, and then sometimes it comes back. And then you can connect to it again.
This happened one time, by the way.
Here's the other thing. This is how messed up all this technology is, okay?
Please.
All this stuff is made by different companies. So the program I use is called Signal RGB. That's one company, all right? The lighting I'm using is another company. And then you got the Stream Deck. That's a different company. So all of them don't really sync right. They all have plugins and stuff that supposedly make them work with each other, but not really. And they keep changing each other's programs. Like they update one program. Now none of the programs sync right again.
So that's you already said, right? They keep updating each other's programs.
So no kidding. It took me over 2 hours.
Wow.
2 hours to figure out how to get this light strip to work with my Signal RGB program. Why did it not just work? Because they kept changing all of their information.
What?
And basically there was a video on how to do it, but even the video wasn't correct. It was...
The video was correct. The video's fault. Oh my god. I watched a video. Even that wasn't correct. Dumb fucks.
Half correct because all the programs had changed. So just listen to how you got to do this, how dumb this is.
Oh, please,
You have to link.
Remember, he's not smart enough or knowledgeable enough to tell you what he's actually doing, so take all of this with a huge grain of salt. Let's go.
The app for this light strip on your phone first. So you have to install the app,
update
get
the
the
app.
light strip on,
That's very normal.
and link
Go
the
ahead.
light strip just to your phone app.
Yes,
that's step
correct.
one.
Swaggy Davis Jr.
Step 2, you have to have Signal RGB working on your computer. Well, I do. Step 3.
So that's
you
not
have to
really a
have your
step then, is it? Go ahead.
Computer connected to your wireless network. This will not work if you're just plugged in. You have to be connected wirelessly to your network. Okay?
Okay, is that possible, chat? That sounds very strange to me. So he has to have his computer be on the same... Well, I know you have to have your usually if you have, like, say, a RGB system, I know they do have to be on the same network. But he's saying now his computer that runs the program also has to be on the same wireless network? All right.
So I did that. Step 4, you have to have the app for this light strip wirelessly connected to your network. Normally, it would work just on Bluetooth.
Can you have a wireless network? Can your computer be hooked up to two different methods of internet, like wired and wireless at the same time? I wouldn't even consider that. I never thought that dented about it. That's possible?
Instead, you have to get it wirelessly
Wow.
connected as well to the same network as the PC is
I
connected
never even
to.
considered it.
So once all that's done, which takes a while because, like I said, it's wonky and the network keeps dropping, then you have to close Signal RGB entirely. Then you have to go over and open the app for this light strip. Then you have to connect to the network immediately. If it doesn't connect, you have to connect immediately. Then there's an option.
Okay, let's take this at his. Yeah, I just turned my wireless off, so I don't ever want to connect to the wireless. If you're wired, but all
You
right,
have to connect to the network immediately. If it doesn't connect, you have to connect immediately.
You have to connect to the network. If it doesn't connect, you have to connect.
Then you have to connect to the network immediately. If it doesn't connect, you have to connect immediately. Then there's an option that
You have to connect to the wireless connect. Okay, I'll stop. You got the point.
you click on that says LAN control. So you have to click on that. And then within moments of clicking, it has to be within like 20 seconds of clicking LAN control, you have to open Signal RGB.
This is.
And if you do it in that order,
I
it has
doubt
to be in
this
that
is true.
order. It's like turn on the app, sync the light strip, turn on Signal RGB, link it to your network, make sure your computer's linked to your
This
network.
part sounds extremely dented. You have 20-second countdown to turn on a program. Right.
Close Signal RGB, connect the app to the wireless network, flip the LAN switch, then open Signal RGB.
Yeah.
If you do it in that
This
order,
part, you're
it works.
losing me on this part.
And now I can control it. But only then. In any other situation, it doesn't work. It just won't sync. It won't even detect it. So what the fuck? How was I supposed to know that? No, really. How was I supposed to know that?
This
And no
part's
one
not
knows
true.
this on the internet. There's no instructional guide anywhere. Not on the Signal RGB website, not on the Lightstrip website. No one knows how to do this. All this to sync the lights with my RGB.
Yep. Sorry, Kat. No time together. We got to sync my RGB.
And then on top of all of that, if I turn this off and I turn it on again, it desyncs. So I want it on for the podcast, and then when we go to do gameplay, I'm going to turn it off, and I'll have to just resync it for the beginning of the late stream. There's nothing you can do about it. It's that stupid, okay? Like, again, I just said the
wow.
other day, why is this stuff not intuitive? Why don't these people who program all of this
Wow.
shit make
We
it
got to do this every stream now? He's going to add that to the list of things he has to do when someone asks him, like, Craig, what do you do all day? Well, I got to sync the RGBs. I got to I got to go to the bathroom. I got to drink coffee. Got to get my milk out for the coffee. Got to get my sugar out for the coffee. Got to feed the woodland critters. Got to throw away the paper plates from the previous night. Got to check on the ant situation. I got to count how many ants I killed the previous day. My day is very busy, Craig. I'm tired of it.
so that you can take it out of the box, plug it in, and use it. Nothing works like that. Even in 2024, when we have all these nice things and all these improvements to technology, it still doesn't work like that. It's still like, well, you got to fuck with this, you got to fuck with that, you got to try this order, you got to try that order, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, sync, 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 turn it off, turn it on. No, just work. You're getting paid so much money to code and program all this shit. Make it work for the normal person.
Okay.
Don't make me waste over 2 hours of my fucking time in this office trying to get this to work when it should be worked like this. It's just insanely stupid. Again, what it is these people who make this stuff, they're book smart. They're not street smart.
Why do they have to be street smart? I will endlessly ask after Ludwig Worldorder pointed that out many, many moons ago. Why do computer programmers need to be street smart?
They understand the coding. They're hyper intelligent individuals. If you talk to them about the ins and outs of technology, they're probably incredibly smart.
My sister's not
But the
being
moment that, oh, well, how about if we just plug it in and get it to work? What? Yeah, because that's what the end user is going to do. The end user doesn't want to sit around fucking around with orders and wireless networks on and off and opening this in this order and this in this order. We just want it to work. That's what we paid for. We spent our money to use the product, not to fuck with it for hours. But they don't care, and they're not smart enough to understand that. They only get the code. All they see is the code. They see the matrix code. That's it.
They see the matrix code. You were correct, Pocock. It's new synced RGBs that will add a massive bottleneck to his workflow before every single stream, by the way. Every single stream. Barrett Wells says, Phil is a Sonny Chu medallion. You shouldn't stack power like that. Big us, Barrett Wells. That is true. We're on dangerous ground here. I know that. Quasar953 says, me no understand. It's stupid. That's how he sees the world. And we're not bitching about, we're not saying we did anything wrong, by the way. It's all these developers that don't have street smarts.
They don't understand anything else. They don't even know what you mean. I don't get it. What do you mean it doesn't just work?
Definitely.
Because they don't even use it. Same thing with YouTube. They code the shit out of YouTube, and then nothing works.
They code the shit out of it.
I wonder why. It's because they don't actually use YouTube. They just code for it. So, yeah, pretty ridiculous. The amount of work going into me just getting RGB lights working. So
RGB lights? Hell yeah! Ally Side Phil is back! We are back, boys! Hell yeah! I love the open-mindedness of Philip. What a legend. Thank you, Philip.
Burger King.
Thank you. Thank you for being a true ally. A proud ally.
The amount of work going into me just getting RGB lights working. The amount of work going into me just getting RGB lights working.
Yeah,
so,
he said it. That was a straight up L. Not a question about it. RGB lights are back.
Later today, I'm getting a new router, wireless router, and I hope it works. It should. It's Netgear, which is the same brand that I used for a decade and never had a problem.
Except for the problem that caused you to buy a new one? This one is wild. This is a hot one, boys.
It works. It should. It's Netgear, which is the same brand that I used for a decade and never had a problem. So that's gonna
except for the problem you've explained for an hour today.
Be hopefully working once the network works. Okay, once the network is stable and doesn't drop constantly, I have a feeling that everything will be smooth. But that's the problem. Like nothing. It wasn't smooth because the network kept dropping. This strand of hair won't stop dropping in my face. You notice that? It just keeps hitting me in the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
We are on one today, boys. We got RGB lighting and a hair strand that's not cooperating.
Face, you notice that? It just keeps hitting me in the face. Yeah, so what a pain in the butt. But I got it working now, thankfully. It took way too long, and now we can mess around with this all day. Like already I'm kind of bored of Borealis. I want to use a different one. Let's do... We liked Ruby, didn't we?
Oh, I love Ruby. I do love Ruby.
We'll do Ruby for now. Look at that. All red. And then I'll do it over here, too. All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that. There.
This was a hype one, boys.
Now my whole room is synced. Ruby RGBs. Every PC and the lights behind me are all Ruby RGBs. There we go.
Look at that. What a king.
Okay.
What a king. You are felted, trolls. You can't live in this... in the look at him basking in the glow of his RGB lights that cost $8,000 all put together. You wish you could have this, trolls.
Now that I got through that segment, woohoo, it's time to move on to actual, updates on the games I'm playing, my schedule, and game
schedule. Good. Thank God we can skip that. Greedo the Green in the house says, I thought when the whole Comcast thing happened, he bought a new router and he wanted a cell tower level of power in his condo. This dude is a regard. I agree with you on the last point. I guess he didn't buy a new router at that point. I know they fixed it. Maybe they didn't buy a new router. I don't remember him saying he bought a new router, but I'm not saying that's not true. King Eagles in the house says, bro, Chloe from Smallville was so freaking hot. It's too bad she got involved in some weird sex cult. She just could have HMU. It should have been me, not him. Chloe from Smallville, for those that are interested, was the blonde style from Smallville. I was a Kristen Kruk, though. She was a little bit too uppity. Uppity Urzine for me. But I enjoyed the Kristen Kruk style from that show. No hate on, no shade thrown on Chloe, though, but I was more, Kristen Kruk was made for me. NW News in the house says, bans. I don't know what it means, but I mean, who knows, right? I can't wait for him to say, yeah, they're talking about this Mimo shit. I don't even know what Mimo is. What is it, some kind of name? Who cares? Mimo. Jay Wusso in the house says, this is Peter Pan syndrome, not midlife crisis. I wonder. Now, Peter Pan syndrome is when you don't want to grow up, right? Or you try to... But see, I think it is midlife crisis, though, isn't it? Because we're trying to show our worth by buying things, right? And show to the world how we are still cool, right? I don't know. It's up for debate. It's not a factual. I'm not taking it that deeply. Jericho in the house says he thinks these stories of how long things take him is a mark of how much work he puts in, when in actuality, it just reconfirms how stupid and useless he is. Correct. But here's the thing. His dentiest of dents, I think they do buy this. Like, wow, being a streamer is hard, dude. You know what I mean? Yes, Phil, being a streamer is hard. Here's some money. I guess, you know. Blackmate666 says, this is more dented than his Balatro gameplay. I haven't seen any of that, luckily, except outside of a few highlights, so. Dan Dark says, he could do this off stream, but not anything else. Yeah, that's true. He did do all this off stream. What a legend, right? All right, let's go.
Use all kinds of stuff today. All right, I'm actually happy that I wasn't like 45 minutes late today. I actually have enough time to do a proper podcast.
Dents relate because they struggle with everyday tasks too. That is true. And Big Guy with a good point as well. Phil thinks time is effort. He's wastes time. His entire job is to make work, and that's true too.
Today. So that's good. So let's talk about everything going on. First of all, yesterday, all right, we hit both goals on both streams. Now, for Indiana Jones, we almost didn't. For Indiana Jones, we had $70, and basically, it was ending. Okay, and then the stream was about to go off, and someone tipped me a giant $100 tip. So we actually exceeded the goal on the first stream, which was awesome. It happened last minute, though. So then we got to goals hit 3. And then last night, I was playing Balatro, and we actually did hit the goal again. So now we're up to goals hit 4. Remember the way this new system works, there's no streak. It doesn't matter.
Any other information there? You kind of slowed down a second there. He said, then we ended up hitting it. Ended up hitting it.
If we hit the goal every stream or not. But every stream that we do, it counts as another number in our goals hit milestones, okay? If we happen to hit more than one, like let's say we make $300 on this stream today, well, guess what? That counts as 2.
No.
So it's pretty cool because everything counts now towards a goal or a reward, right? Now, today we've got 2 interesting games that I'm playing on stream.
Tell us how you can't stay late again, please.
And yesterday we also had 2 interesting games. So what I want to do is kind of like recap what we did yesterday, give you my initial thoughts on Indiana Jones, give you my thoughts on Balatro, which I didn't know, how it was going to work or what to expect.
Now, I'll confirm, the $100 tip was for me. I was drinking heavily and hit my head in the bathtub. That's his kick chat. Hit my head in the bathtub.
So, let's do that, and then we'll talk about today's games.
Okay,
which
great.
is based off of your feedback.
Definitely.
And then we'll go from there. We got a couple of shout-outs.
Please, the first one.
Our first shout-out of the day.
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for.
Is a $6.66 tip.
Oh, not that one.
From an absolutely disgusting name that I'm never going to repeat on stream because it's so vile.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll give you an abbreviation, and you can guess if you can guess what it was.
This meme has kind of ran its course, guys. I know you think it's very funny,
so thank you for the first tip of the day.
It was never funny in the first place, and now it's definitely not funny. Oh,
$6.66.
Oh, it's him.
You figure out what that's an abbreviation for, because I'm not reading it.
CFW.
Thank you for the first tip of the day. Okay.
Well, you can have fun with that one. I won't attempt it.
I also received a super chat from someone called Simple Debate 998.
Yeah, here we go.
$5, and they're saying, 15 years watching. Your jokes and money talk ruin RPG immersion.
Now notice we go to the stupid voice because we have to frame them as an idiot, even though they're saying factually fucking based opinions. They're giving you literal feedback with money, but let's pretend they are stupid, okay? So here's stupid voice. Go ahead.
Years watching. Your jokes and money talk ruin RPG immersion.
Yep.
So you don't watch my content. Gotcha. Just want to make that clear that you're a detractor who doesn't actually watch the content.
Why would you say that?
I'm constantly making jokes and talking about money.
I don't think you are constantly making jokes. I think you would honestly say that yourself, and you can't argue that you're not talking about money constantly. I mean, he would probably say he doesn't do the second part of that, in his own mind. But the first part, he does always say jokes.
That didn't happen yesterday, so you're full of shit. The new Indiana Jones streams shine by letting the story speak. Try it. So you want me to do nothing?
No, that extremism.
You don't want me to talk. You don't want me to talk with the audience. You don't want me to comment. You don't want me to joke. You just want me to sit here silent and play the game.
That's not what they said.
So why do I need to stream it? You could just watch anyone play it then.
Okay, it's cool. Then that's what he'll do.
I mean, it's what I mean. There's things that people say
are
just so fucking stupid.
What about the money part?
Right? So this person is basically saying, You're talking too much.
No.
You're joking too much. And you talk
No.
about income too much.
Yes.
First of all, yesterday, I only brought up contributions 3 times between each part that I was recording, basically, of Indiana Jones. I would say, hey, FYI, here we are. Here's our status. Here's how much.
How about the endless the last 20 minutes when you begged like a homeless person that needed food?
longer I'm streaming? If you want it to count towards the goal, let's hit it. And then I would move on. I didn't hang on it. I didn't harp on it. I talked about it maybe in the last 15 minutes just to let everyone know, hey, the goal's not going to be hit, and that's okay. But, I'm not going to be playing this tonight because it didn't do as well as you would hope for a new release. I'm going to do Balatro tonight instead. Actually, what I was asking the audience was, should we do Balatro or should we do Bloodborne? And there was actually a debate in chat about if Phil should do Bloodborne or
that was a fun
Balatro.
debate they had. Yep, that was really fun.
But you wouldn't know that because you weren't there. You probably watch a detractor highlight because you're a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And you don't actually watch the content. You
Where
just
do the detractors get the highlights from? Do they create it themselves or what?
watch the spin on the content. So here's the deal.
Okay.
I can't help you if you're stupid.
Okay.
If you're here and you watch, that's one thing. If you're going to watch detractor content and then do a $5 super chat and pretend like you watched, all you do is expose yourself for the mouth drooler you are. And I don't care about your opinion.
All right. Sounds good to
Okay.
me, dude.
Alrighty then. So let's
He
continue.
was not even insulting him. He said legitimate feedback, and that's what you're met with. Big ups.
So, FYI, let's see how today goes on this stream. 150 is the goal. If we hit it, we hit number 5.
And we go right into a bag. Hell yeah. That's what you can expect on DSP Space Gaming. Berated for someone saying I talk too much about money and then deny that, and then go right in to another bag. That's one of a kind. King of all time here, right here. Big ups, dude.
Let's see how today goes on this stream. 150 is the goal. If we hit it, we hit number 5 in our goals hit milestones. Remember, our first reward is at 10. When we hit 10, I do DSP tries it. Now, if we stay on pace, meaning if we hit this goals, today's streams, tomorrow's streams, and Thursday streams, it means that we will be doing DSP tries on Friday, which is what we were actually doing previous. We were doing it every Friday. Okay? And remember, we have a stacking reward system. When we hit 50, we're either going to do a day-long marathon of your choice,
Stacking.
or we're going to do a viewer's choice event where you can choose a game for me to play a stream or two and decide if we make a full playthrough of it or not. So we haven't done those kind of things in a while, so that would be pretty exciting, I feel. So let's keep it rolling, right? Let's keep the support going. And the sooner that we hit 10, the sooner we do DSP tries it, and the sooner we hit 50 is the sooner that we do those special events and we set them up. Now,
someone in Kick Chat said, anyone who gives this guy money has a humiliation fetish. And then the guy, I'm starting to agree with this. I mean, it is fucking true. Shiny Teeth in the house says, Craig, do you know how long it takes to give cat liposuction to refill the suet? Shiny Teeth, that is thin ice. Let's go.
now, when we hit 100, which of course is going to take
and we're
a while.
still going?
I mean, even if you do the math, if we hit the streak every day, I mean, the goal every day. I keep calling it the streak. It's not a streak. It's a goal. If we hit the goal every day, every stream, and we hit it once a stream, it's still going to take a while. In a week, you can get around 10. So if you do the math, probably 10 weeks, so probably by like, early March-ish, or
We're
maybe
talking
late
about
February,
10 weeks from
we
now.
can actually do a playthrough of Stellar Blade, because that's what the reward is. When we hit 100, we're going to do Stellar Blade as a playthrough.
Okay.
However, remember, there is a possibility that you can get it earlier if we hit more than just one goal. Because now if we double or triple the goal on any particular stream, it counts as more than one. And that has happened sometimes. We've had a few streams where people were overly generous, and then it kind of was like, well, it didn't matter, didn't really help anything. Well, now it will. If we double, triple, etc. the goal, it counts for multiple times over on one particular stream.
Oh, wow.
Keep in mind, that counts for...
Just mindless. Just berate someone for saying they spent too much money, and we are going into a multiple minute now beg here about how great it is when you give me more money. Amazing. Amazing.
Marathons as well, typically like Christmas marathon, I do pretty good. People come out and
I do pretty good. That's 2 weeks from now.
Marathons as well, typically like Christmas marathon, I do pretty good. People come out and they're generous.
Why do you get? Who allows you to do good? You are talking to them now, and I know they're eating crayons right now, so they're probably not listening. But that's an amazing thing to say. Imagine, okay, let's do sandwich shop. You know, okay, guys. Everyone in the restaurant here, we're going to do a special deal. If you guys, buy enough sandwiches today, we'll do a special. We're going to watch a movie in the restaurant. That'll be kind of fun. We could watch. I don't know. We could watch Goodfellas. This is an Italian restaurant. You guys might enjoy that. And also, keep in mind, if we do hit the goal faster, we can watch the movie faster. Keep in mind, though, that sometimes people do give more or buy more sandwiches on a certain day. And, the marathons count, too. So Christmas is coming up. And usually, this restaurant does really good on those days. So that'll be pretty cool. So thank you so much. And please keep buying sandwiches. Thank you.
Well, typically, like Christmas marathon, I do pretty good. People come out and they're generous and supportive. And that will count now towards this, the streak multiple times, you see? So it's cool. It's happening. This new way of doing things, I feel, is much, much better.
Oh, yeah.
Than the way that we were doing it with the streak and everything in jeopardy. But really, we weren't having these fun special stacked rewards or anything like that. And now we do. So,
nothing has changed at all for the viewer, by the way. He still, starts freaking out if a goal isn't hit with the last hour on the stream.
So thank you to anyone who contributes in any way today, even the dunce trolls, right? Okay.
Okay, nice. Got him.
Let's see here. I received a $2 tip from Poopy Head. No, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, all right?
Uh-oh.
This is hilarious because people say this dumb as shit.
Okay.
People are like, you're wearing the Chris Chan sweater.
Yes.
Okay, you ready for
yes,
this?
That's
You know
true.
how dumb this fucking comment is?
Yes, that's true. Dun, dun. I'm a dunce. I'm wearing the Chris
You ready
Chan sweater.
how dumb what you're saying
true.
is? Because I just want to show you how stupid you are. Okay, ready?
Yeah, please.
This is the... Oh, there's snow. I didn't mean to do that. This is the Chris Chan sweater.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty
is a
fucking similar, dude.
striped red and blue and white sweater with...
Why did you have that ready? Why did you have that already up? He did not type anything today.
tons of stripes on it.
Bottom right, there are 3 stripes, and one of them is across the chest. The one across the belly we can't see. You might have 3 stripes too.
See that? This is not the same fucking sweater in any way, shape, or form. This is a Nautica designer sweater.
This is Nautica, okay? This is not some Chris Chan design sweater. This is Nautica, okay? And that's a good brand. It's Nautica. Hello? Ever heard of it?
That costs a lot of money. That
that costs a lot of money.
existed before Chris Chan and will exist after Chris Chan. What are you talking about?
This is Nautica.
It doesn't look anything like the fucking Chris Chan sweater.
I wore Nautica in middle school. Nautica. That was like everyone's collared shirt was Nautica back in the day. We had fun though.
Do you think it's the same? You're stupid. That is a El
Nautica.
Cheapo crappy ass fucking sweater that he wore in videos.
Yeah.
Or she wore in videos or whatever the hell they choose wore in videos. It's not, I'm not wearing a Chris Chan sweater.
Phil, put on the LGB lights, please, if you're going to talk about Chris Chan. I think it's appropriate. LGB lights, please. Go ahead.
Okay? So now you've been publicly felted, publicly embarrassed for saying something stupid. Okay? Now you can stop saying it. Because you sound stupid. Please stop sounding stupid.
Please say it more.
Okay. Anyway. I just find it funny because now people are like, I'm not going to call them out. Of course I am. Dude, I got the setup to call your ass out. Any fucking time you say something stupid, I'm going to call your dumb ass out 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
right?
cool.
What a dumb thing to say. That's right. And your holiday-themed spoon is on the way. It's en route to your house right now. Special delivery from the Polar Express. Okay.
The King Rich Chan CWC sweater. LOL, bro. You have the Chris Chan sweater. That's hilarious.
It's not similar at all, you dunce. Wow. I'm not going to even address it.
Can we get that sweater as merch? Kick Chat is going nuts.
I'll just wait for everyone to say something. I'll just ban them as soon as they
There's
say
an obvious similarity. Just roll with the joke. Come on, man.
something dumb in the chat. Okay. I received a $2 tip from Captain Based Pants. If you had to guess how many hours you streamed, is there anyone that streams more of you that you're aware of? Dude, there's people who stream like 24/7.
Yeah.
The IRL streamers are insane.
They're nuts.
Those
dude.
people literally don't have a private life. They stream every moment of their life. They stream when they're asleep. So there's absolutely no way I could ever try to say that. By the way, we're at $10 in tips right now. I don't know why it was said 6. We should have been at 8. There's absolutely no way that I could ever try to say that,
Okay.
if you take a look at the raw amount of videos that I've uploaded to YouTube, right, including all the years of gameplay, the reviews, the vlog.
Good point. Will he change before the night stream? Because he's self-conscious about it now. You know what? I might change it.
The travel, the stuff I used
point.
to do there,
Good
and
question.
then the streaming and all the times I record. Arguably, you can say maybe I'm the most prolific gamer on YouTube. Okay.
Well,
But even then, there's people who are just insane, and they literally never stop. So there probably are people who've done more than me. At one point, I would have said I probably was the most prolific gaming uploader to YouTube, but probably not anymore.
yeah,
you know?
definitely. Okay. Any more qualifiers? Big ups, Valraft. Says, I'm astonished that he doesn't want to put effort into anything. Even the smallest, most mundane thing is too much for this troglodyte. Well, except for things where he can pretend he's doing work, but it really is meaningless, like RGBs. He spent 2 hours on it, dude. Come on. Big Dog says the router was probably plugged into the wall, where his computers was on a backup. So when he lost power, the router reset and caused issues. That is literally probably it, Big Dog. Big ups. NW News says, LGB, no T. Fuck T. Oh, no, you're right. It was just LGB lights. There was no T. T loses again. Joshua Clan says, divorce coin and homeless coin is at an all-time high. The medallion has unlimited power. Unlimited power. I heard that, some people are saying, a lot of people are saying in the emails, that Mudahar is getting taken down by the medallion too right now. So who knows? He did wear it. Logan K says, if Phil hates you so much, why doesn't he go to top haters route and make his own shit? He can call it U-tip if he hates YouTube so much. There we go, Logan. And he can make street smart coders make his website. That'd be pretty hype. Quasar953 says, God help Kat if Phil gets Alzheimer's or dementia, and then she'll have to take care of him. Oh my God, that's a sad fucking thought.
Is that true?
U-tip.
There's a girl named Emily CC. She has never stopped streaming for 3 years. Then how does she use the bathroom and shower?
Wow, that's the question? She does the same thing as you do when you have to go get your controller.
Streaming for 3 years. Then how does she use the bathroom and shower? How does she go shopping? Like, how does she do it? There's things you have to do in private. How does she do that?
That's not true.
That's insane.
How dumb can you be, man? How dumb can you be? It's wild. How dumb can you be?
That's pretty wild. No, I've never watched a Chris Chan documentary. No. Someone just inflamed the nut says, did you ever watch or react to a Chris Chan documentary? I've never watched one.
Yeah, WPIG has been live. WPIG TV has been live for like a month now, and I haven't taken a piss yet. It's amazing, dude. It's incredible.
Mostly because, to my knowledge, is it not true that like he has some mental stuff going on? And I know that like
yes,
same he's done heinous things, but it's kind of
you have mental stuff going on too. Clearly, let's be careful here with dishing out the felts to Chris Chan. You're closer to him than you realize.
Like, there's a difference between there's someone on the internet who's a lol cow, but they're a lol cow through their own decisions and actions, versus there's someone who's kind of like has mental disorder.
Oh, wow. He's categorizing himself as a lol cow here, but one that got there through his own actions.
But they're a lol cow through their own decisions and actions. I mean, there's someone on the internet who's a lol cow, but they're a lol cow through their own decisions and actions, versus there's someone who's kind of like has mental disorder, and that's why they act the way they do. I don't really want to watch a documentary on that. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so which one would you consider you then? Which one are you in?
So,
which
camp?
I don't
know. At least that's my take on it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, because I never watched a documentary. I don't know much about him. If he actually has anything or anything, I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube channel where he runs his own videos 24/7 on Twitch. Oh, so it's not a YouTube channel, it's a Twitch channel. Gotcha. I'm sure I could do that too, except I would need a whole setup to do it. I would need a whole separate PC somewhere in the house. Oh my God! To just sit there and stream on an internet line.
We need a separate computer for 24/7? He needs another computer? We need another computer! We got another one!
Somewhere in the house.
Like, Philip is legitimately Like, he has enough videos that he could do that. No one would watch it. I mean, it'd be like a detractor hang-on, I'm sure. But, like, he could literally do that. Like, he has enough content that it would last forever without replaying anything. But, you know, no one's going to watch it. So he's not going to do anything for a passion project.
To just sit there and stream
Yeah.
on an internet line, right? My nonstop stuff. I don't think anyone would care.
I mean, yeah, if he had... Let's pretend he was a legitimate streamer and people liked his content and he's been going for 16 years. He could do that and people would actually watch it. Like, I know, like, a lot of people do that now. Like, I think, like, Ninja's doing that now. A few other ones are doing that now. And yes, though that is true. WPIG TV is running on a separate computer. But I promise you, I did not buy that computer to do that. It was a computer that was sitting around that is very old, that is doing the job well.
No, I don't know any. I'm telling you, I know nothing at all about Chris Chan's and his lore or nothing. I'm the most
PewDiePie's doing that too?
misinformed, or
Yeah.
I'm not misinformed, uninformed person on purpose. Like, I want nothing to do with Chris Chan. Do you understand? Like, I don't know about him. I don't care about him. I don't want to be a part of anything with him. I don't want a Sonichu medallion, which I found out apparently is like a big cursed item
Too
or something.
late.
I want nothing to do with him. So,
Too late.
okay.
You already got one. It works perfectly because he doesn't move. He's not swaying so
Matt,
much yet.
7 months as a member. You rock, Phil. Glad I discovered you in 2015. Thank you, Matt, for the support and the kind words.
Thank
I really
you, Matt.
appreciate that.
Big
Cool.
ups, dude.
I don't think that counted as a new one. No, it did not. That's an existing one. Okay,
get felted,
wanted to be sure to
Matt.
count.
Thanks for your 7 years of support. Don't count it, though. Get the fuck out of here. Tired of it, Matt.
No, what's new and what's not. So thank you for that. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is I'd like to talk a little bit about the games that we played yesterday.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. The pasta maker in the house says, the do not remove this tag came off my mattress, so I had to go buy a new mattress on top of buying a new router. That's something he would do. Lost the tag, a new mattress, dude. Big ups, hollowed damage. Hollowed. Oh, this leet speak. It's difficult. Hollowed damage, I'll say. Says this you doing the hardest job in the world. Big ups to you, sir. Dark Wolf says, ALT, all kinks are okay here. Put shoes on jury. Yes, Dark Wolf, and you asked for it now because that's how I choose to enjoy jury, and you asked for it. Big ups.
All right.
Thank you, Dark Wolf.
Jade,
and Hollow.
I see. Jade says that he's here, but he doesn't
And
know if
the
he's going to
pasta
stick
maker.
around, or he doesn't know if he's going to like Path of Exile 2. I don't know either. If you like Diablo 1 and 2, apparently
Nice
that's
burp.
what this game plays like, and I like Diablo 1 and 2, but if not, it's probably just going to be boring and repetitive for most people. Like I told you guys, I wasn't sold that you guys were going to like it, but I bought it per your requests, so I hope people should stick around for it. Okay? Okay. Match contributed is not counted to the goal because it's not a fresh membership that counts today. He's popping a notice for a membership that already went through previous.
Yeah.
So it already got counted.
So what does that mean?
Oh, yeah?
It already got counted where? Where does it get counted? You still get the money from it. What does that mean? Oh, it already got counted. What?
Matt says, I discovered you because This Is How You Don't Play Jack 2, laughed my ass off, but I love your channel. The old This Is How You Don't Plays honestly weren't bad. You know, now I look back at them and I've
You called them attempted murder at the time.
seen some of them and I laugh at them. Yeah, they are funny. They're observationally funny about how bad I was at games versus being malicious.
You called them
I don't think that a lot of
attempted murder.
the original content was intended to be malicious at all. It was just like laughing at how bad I was at games. You know what I'm saying?
So, SOK was cool guys, and he respects them, and This How You Don't Play wasn't bad.
Guys,
Oh,
my
that's
sister's
definitely
not being
true.
abused.
Definitely true.
But now, you know, I had to say, last
Nice pick.
7 to 10 years, a lot of people turned it into really vicious, malicious, just nonsensical stuff.
What?
So,
What
anyway.
do you mean? Could you elaborate on that? What changed? What? What the fuck are you talking about? They added more memes to it and did more editing? What does that mean? And it was, it literally was malicious. Is laughing at him and exposing that to the internet. I mean, he's trying to make him look like an asshole because that's what he was at the time. And he still is. I don't know why I said at the time. But it was specifically trying to show how much he didn't give a shit about games and just was complaining about everything.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that being said, one day you'll get that same treatment, guys. Just wait. It's going to be like, well, that being said, they were kind of cool. You know, I respect them. They had a show about me. They talked about my cat. I mean, I respect that. Well, just wait. Duty, too. Duty streams. I mean, he was doing it for the love of the game. I respect that.
Let's see here. All right, I'm just ignoring this nonsense. Okay, so let's go ahead and let us begin. Let's talk about yesterday's games. Okay, so yesterday, off the old sand and the big boulder and everything, really jumps in to investigate this guy who had broken in and stolen a Universal to enemies and stuff. It really does feel to me.
Duty just wanted the bag. I can relate to that.
Like, to describe all these games.
Don't care. You don't care. Yeah, I know you don't care.
And basically, you kind of like get sucked in to the point where you don't realize that you're spending as much time on it as you are. Kind of similar to, say, like Elder Scrolls, where when you play those games, you'll be playing for 7 hours, and you look, you think you play for an hour, like, what happened with the time go, right? That's this kind of game, really. Like, immerses you, it sucks you in.
You don't care.
That's a good thing.
I don't know. Who cares?
I'm not sure that it's very good for an audience, because a lot of the time you're just going to be exploring, you're just going to be messing around, and I don't know if
low tips, therefore game sucks for an audience. Yeah, people hate games where you explore. People hate those kind of games, dude. They don't have an audience. Definitely. Victorio Soul says this hit close to home. His playthroughs do suck. Talking about that super chat that said he talks about money and jokes too much, and that definitely hit close to home. That's why he talked about it for 5 minutes.
If an audience, a live audience, really is going to get that interested in a game like that, maybe if it was just a streamlined playthrough of just the main story, that would immerse the audience. But when you're going to have a lot of time exploring and stuff like that,
yeah, people hate that.
I don't know if it's going to work. Like, for example, we had good attendance because everyone was interested in the game, but the chat was barely engaging or talking about the game. A lot of the chat was talking about completely unrelated stuff because I don't think there was much to talk about in the game. I'm just running around and exploring and platforming and doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? So because of that, there's not really much to say on the game. Now, when I'm doing the main story, then there was. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Sometimes it's kind of interesting, sometimes
definitely.
it's not. But I noticed that most people were disengaged. I think that's also why by the end of that stream, we only had $70 of support, because a lot of people watched the intro and loved the intro. And then as soon as the intro ended and it went, open world exploration, they kind of tuned out and, you know, stopped.
He thinks people like, oh, this part of the game's exciting. I'll tip. That's not how it works, man. Oh, shit. He's getting into the story section. I'll tip now. Oh, I'm being engaged in the story. I'll tip.
Stop paying attention.
What? Oh, he's going back to exploration. I won't tip. Oh, wait. He's going back to the story. I will tip.
So, to be honest, I'm not sure what better I can do if I play that game. And the thing is, I liked it and I want to play it again. So I am going to do another stream of it this week. But I don't know how to make that playthrough better because the game is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I can improve the game. All I can do is play it and try to talk with you guys when I'm playing it. And I kept saying to chat, hey, what's going on? And a lot of people were, huh? Like, they were not paying any attention. Like, dang, that's not good. It reminds me of, again, playing a game like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where I might be enjoying it, but the audience is not. They're not finding it.
That's the whipping boy, isn't it? Anytime a game is slow, he says, yeah, just like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's what he compares it to.
Engaging and fun. They're not talking with me. Instead, they're kind of like zoning out. So I'm not sure how much more it's going to work or not. I want to play it again later in the week and see. Apparently, the game's around 30 hours long, and I'm 3 hours in. So I'll give it another shot later in the week. I'm not sure if I want to do it as the day or night stream. You know, I'm debating that. It's either going to be tomorrow's day or night stream, and the other game's going to be Bloodborne. You know, hey, Bloodborne gets engagement, gets people excited, talking, you know. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should do Bloodborne as the day stream, right? I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. So anyway.
That's basically the only game that he got the goal before the stream was over. So that's why he keeps talking about fucking Bloodborne. Because that's the only game he doesn't have to do overtime to hit the goal. So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so that's what I thought about Indiana Jones. I've uploaded the videos. They did okay. They didn't do great. Actually, yesterday's highlight that I made was of Indiana Jones. It was a funny part where I accidentally murdered a dude. Didn't intend to, but I did by accident. I knocked him off a rooftop. So now Indiana Jones is basically like a brutal murderer, completely inadvertently. And then basically later on, the cops find the body, and they literally say, I'm not even kidding you. They say, oh, some bad weather we're having. That's what the police say when they find a dead body in the middle of the street. So I made like a highlight of
the Skyrim jokes. He made a highlight of it. It's 1 minute long, and we're at 400 views. Definitely worth talking about, guys. That's really hitting. That hit the algorithm hard, brother. Nice.
Like when I accidentally murdered a guy, finding the body in the street, and then later on a cop finding the body, and I edited it all together. So I can do those kind of cool edits now as highlights, right? So that's cool.
Oh, it's definitely cool.
I don't know. I would love your opinions on the game. I'm not sure if you guys like it or
Fucking
not.
Sucks.
And it's hard to tell from the videos. Like part 1 doesn't even have 1,000 views yet. You know, it's like, well, I don't think people are too excited for it, honestly. You know, when
Part 1 can't get 1,000 views. Damn.
When a standard part of a different playthrough is doing better, when the daily wrap from the other day has more views than part 1 of a new game, I think that says something. You know,
the daily wrap is just about people talking about the tip. That's all people are looking for. That's all detractor views, trying to see you talk about the fake tip or not hitting the goal. That's what he's talking about.
What I mean? So I guess we'll see as I continue.
But definitely, this resurgence is going really great, as you can fucking see.
Again, like I said, tomorrow I'm just not sold if it's going to be, you know, the day or night stream. And we'll go from there. Okay? Okay, cool. So now last night, I played Balatro. Now, Balatro is a Game of the Year contender according to the Game Awards. And it's a game that is definitely an indie game with, pixel art graphics, but it's a spin on poker. Basically, if you know poker and you enjoy poker, you're probably really going to like Balatro. In this game, you're trying to raise a certain amount of chips through hand combinations.
Okay,
so
we're
for
not
example,
watching this.
3 of a kind, get you some base points for the cards you play to get beyond, and for example, to stay in the game. And you need to win 8 different rounds on the streams. Just come and hang out, because the streams are social streams where we can just talk about unrelated subjects while I'm playing Balatro. It's not an action-intensive game. I can literally
Why can't we do that for Indiana Jones?
stop and talk with you for a minute and then go right back to the game. It's not like, oh no, I'm going to lose a life if I do that or anything like that. So if you like chill stream stuff, hopefully you'll join me when I play Balatro in the future. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So, that was
Any talk about the performance of that? Because that took a nice overtime of 20 fucking minutes to hit the goal on that one too, or are we just going to move past that?
streams, and that's, we hit the goals, which is excellent that we did. And now today's going to be another interesting day as well, because of a game that we're about to play that I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, or if you're going to like it or not. It all depends on many factors, I assume. And this is a game that I didn't know anything about until Friday. Really, I knew nothing at all about this game whatsoever. I didn't even know it existed. Okay? And then you guys said to me, why aren't you playing Path of Exile 2? And I said, what the hell is Path of Exile 2? I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought, no lie, I got it confused to Diablo. And I guess Path of Exile 1 came out in like 2013. And when it did, a lot of people said it was much better than Diablo 3, and it was picking up the reins for that style of addictive RPG. So
Addictive RPGs. Yeah, I love that. I love that game.
I appreciate that. That gets us up to $15 in support today.
By the way, guys.
Okay.
By the way, guys.
So,
Nah.
you were hoping that I would read out the recipient's name. The recipient's name was Please Don't Ban 11. Apparently someone who must have been banned on Kick and made a sock account or something. I don't know. Okay? All right, so anyway. Yeah, so Path of Exile 2. You guys on Friday, apparently this game came out Friday in early access. Now, I didn't even know that it existed. So here I am. I'm about to play Marvel Rivals. And everyone's yelling at me, saying, Phil, why aren't you playing Path of Exile 2? I said, what the holy hell is Path of Exile 2? So you guys told me about it over the weekend. And I said, now listen, I'm willing to try new stuff. Totally. Like, there's no reason for me to not try something new.
Here's where you come in. We're going to get that talking too. You guys asked for this. You know what that means.
You think that this is something good and something that we're all going to enjoy. I don't see why I wouldn't play Path of Exile 2. So we talked about it over the weekend, and I found out it's only $30 for the early access. And I said, all right, now here's the thing. I'm basically doing this on faith. I didn't know anything about it. I hope that you guys are right telling me that.
Because you got to have faith. You got to have faith. Because I guess it would be nice if we could hit the tip scope.
Like Diablo, because I like Diablo. I like classic Diablo. Like 1 and 2 are great games. 3 and 4 are just okay, but 1 and 2 were really good addictive games back in the day. So if it plays like that, I think that's going to be great. I think it's going to be super fun, for sure. And I can't wait to try it out. But the thing is, I played Diablo 3. I've played Diablo 4. I don't know if this game is going to work, because those games did not. To be honest, they didn't catch on as playthroughs. They weren't games that people really liked that much. I didn't get great attendance or support or anything like that. So I'm not sure that this game's going to work. But listen, I went ahead and I took your advice and I dropped the money on it, and we're going to play it today, and we're going to see if it's any good. Okay? I hope
Drop the money on it.
it's good, and if it is, we'll keep it in the rotation as a playthrough. But now we're getting hairy, and here's what I mean by that. Indiana Jones, Path of Exile 2, Bloodborne, and you guys are asking me to do the DLC, Stalker 2, all right? That's 4 different games that have, established stories and are pretty lengthy games. These are not short games, right? Then you got a game like Balatro. Now that you can play whenever you want. Then you got multiplayer games like Marvel Rivals, right? So I'm juggling a hell of a lot right now. And I don't know how I'm going to have enough time, honestly, to play all of that. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's also Microsoft.
Yep. Schedule. Who cares?
What do? Do I play Bloodborne? I don't know.
No one cares. Oh, quick pull. I didn't see we're going to do pull.
So, this week alone, we've had...
Okay, fuck this. Big ups to Instamat. Hey, LT, want to come over to watch TRL later? You should wear your new Nautica shirt and Jinkos. Oh, I was not a Jinko wearer. I did have a Nautica shirt, but I was not a Jinko wearer. That was a little bit too much for me. I was in metal phase, so I was not... The skater boys sucked, in my opinion. Oh, we were friends, but I was not skaters. Those are for the skater kids. Not for me. Harleywood says, what will us trans women do without Phil to back us up? What a sad day for the LGBT community. No. LGB Harleywood. But he does have lights for the LGBs. Don't worry. LGB lights. Love it. Big ups Harleywood. BR Joe says, weird how a critical fan has to be a troll, but a tractor turned fan is totally real person. Good point, BR Joe. They always are. And yes, I did have long hair. And I had an eyebrow piercing. I was very cool. And you guys are coping. If you can feel that, you were coping how cool I was. I'll show a picture someday. You'll love it.
The suspect in the United Healthcare CEO's killing has finally been caught and arrested. Everyone's commenting on it. And people from both sides of the political spectrum have interesting things to say. We've got Daniel Penny, the man who basically took down someone in a New York subway and then the guy ended up dying, getting acquitted of all charges in a New York City trial. And people are going absolutely crazy over that verdict, politically on both sides. Of course, we have all the madness that's going on this week in Syria, where the government's been ousted.
Oh, God,
right?
I can't wait. That could be interesting when he talks about that, right? How's he going to deftly handle those deep political issues of Syria? So apparently there's a country called Syria. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of this.
Talk about there. We've got another $988 million of American taxpayer money going to the Ukraine. In addition to what I talked about a couple weeks ago, the Biden administration is giving more money. And then on top of that, you know, the leader of the Ukraine, Zelensky, is literally saying that if the United States stops giving money, we should lose our NATO and global leadership positions.
All right, so there's
so
going to
we've got
shit on
quite a lot,
Zelensky.
all right, about politics to talk about, particularly on Thursday night. So don't worry, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about that on Thursday night on DS Politics, exclusively streamed on Kick. And then I'll make the highlights, and those highlights will go live on
He's
DSP
the leader
Reacts
of
over the course
the
of the
Ukraine.
week, okay? So this is going to be a crazy show on Thursday night.
I'm sure the 180 viewers are going to love that. So stay tuned for that. That'll be very hype.
Tons of hot topics to talk about with all the stuff going on right now in politics, okay? And
Very
then
hype.
on Friday, it'll be another full day of gameplay. And it's like, well, what will I play? Well, should I play Path of Exile 2 again? Should I play...
How
should
are
I
we
see
still
more?
in schedule?
And remakes are coming out. There was the Thing, you know, remake or remastered that dropped this week. I can't play that. I have no time. And then I guess there's the Soul Reaver collection, and I don't have time for that either. You know, I just don't. I can't. I'm juggling too many games already as it is. I can't add more games to the repertoire. Like, if we want to do those later, I can. But there's absolutely no way I could be adding even more games to what we're doing right now. That would be insane. Okay? All right. So, today, Path of Exile 2 and Marvel Rivals. Tomorrow, combination of Indie and Bloodborne. I just don't know what order to play them. Okay? Cool. Called People Can... Because the name was familiar, but even I couldn't remember who they were. People Can Fly basically specialize...
Oh, it's wild that I'm happy to get to the news segments.
in FPS games, although they have dabbled in other things. Oh, it looks like this glitched. Hold on. Although they have dabbled in other things, such as apparently Gears of War Judgment.
Someone got laid off?
Which is interesting because that's really old. It's not 2022. That's false. That game came out over a decade ago. That was the spin-off game of Gears of War. Bulletstorm. I remember playing Bulletstorm. It was a really good game. And I guess recently they made Bulletstorm VR or something.
Ooh.
But yeah, what they're known for more recently is Outriders. This is that 2021, you know, team shooter game. And I guess a lot of people played it back then, but it's definitely monstrously dipped in popularity recently. No one's really talking about Outriders, and not many people are playing it as much anymore.
It was released 3 years ago. What do you fucking expect, man? Come on.
So,
man, you know, no one's talking about Super Mario Brothers 2 anymore. I'm just kind of pissed. I mean, it's a great game. It's kind of fallen off, though. Player base is totally gone. Pissing me off.
This is the games that they've worked on over the years. But we haven't heard from them in a while besides Outriders. I guess that's their current project, right? So, sadly this morning, People Can Fly had their CEO post an update. And I'm trying to remember. I think you do this and then you can zoom in. Yes. Today we made a very difficult decision to reduce our self-publishing strategy.
People were laid off. Hell yeah.
By suspending Project Victoria, scaling down our team on Project Bifrost, and restructuring some of our supporting teams at People Can Fly.
How many
We're
got
deeply
laid
saddened by
off?
the fact that the situation means suspending or parting ways with more than 120 talented aviators.
120.
Colleagues we enjoyed having as part of our team. This action became necessary as internal market pressures
We
persisted
got
beyond our
it.
forecasts. The
We
video game
got
market is still evolving.
layoffs.
We have to adjust where things are today. We are redoubling our efforts with new work-for-hire
Oh, shit.
engagements and
Thank
focusing on the
you.
development of a
Fun,
single
yeah.
independent game. And then we believe in our teams. We're grateful for their contributions. We realize that this is a profoundly challenging time for our team members. Blah, 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 blah. So basically what it sounds like is they made a good game in Outriders, right? They you know, that made them some good money. And then they were hoping that based on the success of Outriders, that they were going to be able to make multiple games at one time. But sadly, the money dried up, right? And it's true. The money dried up.
They didn't
It's
have
kind
enough
of
buy-in.
disappointing that they were kind of banking all on one thing. Like, Outriders did have a good thing going for a while, but then 10 others of the same genre came out. This whole team-based online shooter thing, right? It was hot for a bit. You know, games like Apex Legends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
no one's playing Apex Legends anymore.
only a few really have carried that popularity through longevity, and many others were popular for a short
No
time.
one's playing Fortnite
fizzled out.
anymore either.
That's
I
the case
know,
with a game like
definitely.
Outriders, you know? So, likely, the well ran dry, right? They spent all their money, and now they realize they're halfway through development on 2 different games. One was called Project Victoria, the other Project Bifrost, but they can't afford to do it anymore. So now they're basically laying off a big portion of their workers, and that sucks. 120 people are now out of the job. And in this case, I'll say it, it's not what we've seen with other companies. This is not
Oh, this
Xbox
is different. This is
effing
meaningful.
up, right? And then having
These are meaningful layoffs.
cut and fire entire studios or anything like that. This is already a small-time company that previously had worked on popular games, that had made another game that was semi-popular, made them some good money, but now they just didn't get to where they wanted. They worked hard, they wanted it to do well, but it is what it is. So it's unfortunate to see people
I'd like you to break down in more detail how it's different than the Xbox layouts, but it's fine.
lose their jobs. But again,
I
it's
don't
simple
care
in the
that
game
much.
industry where a lot of these games as a service games, notably, they're not having the longevity that I think these companies are hoping for. I guarantee you that People Can Fly thought the Outriders was going to last like 5 to 10 years. Like, oh, this will be our cash cow. This will be our destiny, right? And that'll last a long time. We could use that to finance a bunch of other projects. So they started the other projects, but then the money dried up from Outriders and they have no income anymore. So now what do? Well, they have to cancel some of the projects. It sucks. You want these guys to make better games.
Mm-hmm. Good. That's a very nuanced take.
So,
I appreciate that. Yep.
Sad, but another symptom of our industry. It's not a failing industry, but it's definitely an industry where I feel like there was a lot of bloat for a while. Like, let's be honest, Outriders, why would you think the Outriders was going to be successful for 5 to 10 years? The bubble burst on that. The bubble burst on Battle Royale. The bubble burst on team-based shooter, online co-op. All these bubbles are
Bubble burst on Battle Royale.
bursting. No one wants to play the
He said our industry. He's a respected member of the industry, guys. I don't know why you're even questioning that. I just moved on past it because he is a respected member of this industry. His voice is very important. People are taking notice of this comment.
10th new game of the same exact genre anymore. These are all very popular for like a moment, and then they fail.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that other game that just recently announced its closing. What was it? X Defiant or whatever, I think it is. That game lasted, what, a year? And that one's shutting down because no one's playing it anymore. All these games get hyper popular at launch because that style of streamer, right? These streamer, I play every FPS. So they get paid to promote it. They play it for like a month or two, and then they just drop it and move on. So the game gets very popular for a short period of time. And then over time, you get some of a player base that stick around, but not everyone. And then you see the Steam numbers start to plummet. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, this game was really popular for a few months. And then no one talked about it after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell? So
This is...
yeah, it is what it is. It's sad. Again, I don't want to see them lose jobs, and especially because this is not a bloated company like Microsoft laying people off for no good reason.
How the fuck do you know?
But it's just sad to see people lose their jobs in general.
This is definitely not a bloated company. I've seen the financials. I've looked under the hood on this puppy, and they were a streamlined organization. Definitely. They're not bloated like Microsoft. I've analyzed the numbers. I've seen the financial statements.
People land somewhere where their talents can be used. It's hard because right now in the industry, like, where are the real shooters, right? There's not that many. It's hard to compete. Apex Legends was lucky enough to kind of have the longevity it's had, while a lot of its contemporaries, other games that are similar kind of floundered and failed over time. So I wonder. I guess we'll have to see. But anyway, sad. Very sad whenever, a game studio has to downscale or have issues, right? So.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely sad.
Okay.
Anything else?
Continuing on, we have a couple shout-outs to do, and then we have another news story. Well, a couple news stories, actually. All right, so I received a $2 tip from someone says you should play Fortnite on Fridays and call it Fortnite Fridays. That is something that I don't think I would give two craps about. I would be so bored playing Fortnite, really.
Okay, right.
Like, I played Fortnite when it was a new game, and then I played it again when it was updated, and I played it a third time when it was updated, and I've won. I've gotten victory royales before.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten victory royales before, guys, okay? I've already achieved maximum level of success on Fortnite. I've achieved a few battle royales. No big deal. All right, so ain't nothing else to accomplish there, guys. I've accomplished victory royale, guys.
And I just don't like it. I never did. Like, I never actually liked Fortnite. I always was kind of bored. So
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm going to be playing Fortnite anytime soon.
Yeah.
But thank you for the tip. And then I received a $3 tip.
Oh, okay. From?
It's talking about restreamers. I'm well aware that there are restreamers. I'm not stupid. I'm well aware that there are
shout-outs.
restreamers who do it illegally. These are not people who are doing a transformative work whatsoever, because you can't do a transformative work out of a live broadcast, okay? Allow me to explain, because some people are such dunce-headed idiots, they don't understand how the law works, okay?
Please.
You are allowed
Okay.
to commentate
Listen up, guys. He's talking to us right now. Okay? He's talking to us. Listen carefully here.
criticism
Yes.
or a transformative work, okay?
Mhm.
All right?
Yes.
As long as you are not rebroadcasting or representing 100% of someone's work,
Okay.
or you are adding enough that it becomes something completely different.
I'm adding a lot right now. As you can see, I have added this Sonic medallion, so I'll make it bigger for this segment. That's what I'm adding right now, okay? So I'm going to use this in court. I'm going to add this so when we go to the court, I can bring up this picture and say, I'd like to direct your attention to the screen right now. I added this Sonic medallion to the stream, and I feel that was very transformative. Thank you.
You literally cannot rebroadcast someone live and transform it enough to be something completely different. It's not possible. What you're doing is you are presenting
As DSP runs by and Cat's tears are pulled on our pool game. That's kind of funny.
content that's not yours, that you don't own, all right, as your own, and you are presenting it as something to make money on or get views and attention on, which is illegal.
Yes.
You cannot do it. Okay.
Okay.
This is why you cannot live broadcast any sports game ever around the world and then credit it and make money on it and monetize it. You can't do that. You can't do that with a live television show. You can't do it with a movie. It's illegal. It doesn't matter how much commentary and criticism you do on it. It's still illegal. Okay?
Oh, shoot.
It's different than say, oh, I'm reviewing someone or I'm razzing
reviewing.
someone, or if you ask
I'm
permission
razzing.
for the record, I will be doing a full-length reaction to June the King's documentary on Mr. Medicare next week. I don't have the date set yet. I will let you know when I have the date set, but it's happening next week.
Okay.
I received permission from June to do that because I asked him for permission, and he said yes. Now
He's probably like, you don't have to ask me, bro. Just go ahead. In the future, you don't have to ask me.
I have to say that. He could have said, no, I don't want you to rebroadcast my entire documentary because then people won't watch the raw documentary. And then I would say, I have to respect that decision because you have the legal right to say that. Okay? That's the truth. 100% true. And this is why, for example, we talked about this about a month or two ago on my now defunct clip show, but YouTubers have been making documentaries, and then someone like Asmongold will watch the documentary back, and Asmongold will get 2 million views while the original documentarian only gets 200,000, and then no one goes back to watch the original documentarian's video. Everyone watches the Asmongold react, so he literally makes all the money on the work, even though he did no work. Is that fair? No.
So now he's saying
anything. I'm sorry.
So now reacting isn't adding anything. Okay, that's interesting.
Is it legal? No. It's actually not legal. I'm telling you right now, it's not. Just because YouTube doesn't take action, just because no one is suing over it and slapping lawsuits, doesn't mean it's legal. Fair use only covers a certain portion and a certain length. You can't completely reproduce someone else's work in its entirety and say that that's fair use. Live with the consequences.
We're seeing all my transformations right here.
Transformative work. That's false. Okay? You have to get permission. So, sorry to all these illegal restreamers out there who restream me every day. Guess what? You're breaking the law. Now, I'm not going to come after you for it. I'm not going to sue you. And yes, a ton of other people do what you're doing, but it's still illegal. That's why with the Game Awards, are you aware that to formally restream the Game Awards and be legal, you have to get permission? And they have a mailing list you join, you sign up, and then they send you the rights
Is that
in a
true?
document to restream, and then they even send you assets. They'll send you logos and other things that you can put into your restream.
That's
But
if you want to be an official restreamer. I'm sure you don't have to fucking ask.
you have to ask permission.
Right.
BB Hoodrat, you are completely fucking incorrect. That is not even...
Oh, is this what he said? With all due respect, you're not correct. There is case law to legitimize restreams. Both Klein versus Haas and Benjamin versus Aklia ruled on this. It is absolutely legal to do live commentary. Get fucked. Here we go. Come on.
Even what those court cases were about, you're a moron.
Okay. What's your take on those?
You're an absolute moron.
Okay. So, yep. No comment on those exact court cases. You're a moron. Get it?
Okay. So, anyway, yeah, you can't, because here's the problem with it. If you are live restreaming someone, okay, that person literally doesn't have opportunity to make any profits on their content before you do. That's the problem. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's definitely important. What is, this is law now? Yeah, the law says the person that is streaming it, if you restream that, you're taking away their ability to get tips. So therefore, Air 2, that is illegal, and we will put you in jail forever, okay? Because you are taking away their ability to get tips.
Any profits on their content before you do. That doesn't have opportunity to make any profits on their content before you do. That's the problem, okay? You can argue that with an on-demand video, perhaps someone has the choice of watching the raw video or the react video. With a live stream, you don't. Like, literally... You're already, the moment that I'm broadcasting for the first time, before anyone has an opportunity to even have a chance to decide, you've already rebroadcasted my content.
All right, quick, I'll pause. You guys have a chance to decide if you want to watch the Philip one, or you can watch DSP Gaming, or Raw Phil, or Tevin, or Brand Dude, or any of these people restreaming. Okay, you made your decision? Okay, now we're cool,
That's
right,
illegal.
Phil?
Again, that's why it's not allowed for sports games, for movies, for television. If it were, you'd be able to live rebroadcast any sports game you wanted and do commentary over it. Can you do that with a Super Bowl? No. Can you do that with a basketball game? No. Can you do that with a new TV show airing on TV right now? No. Or what about on Netflix? No. What about movies? Man, I want to rebroadcast a hot new movie and do full commentary on it. No, you're not allowed.
This is not official, Tino.
So what makes you think it's allowed on another person's stream or on a video? It's not fucking allowed. So nice try, but you don't have a legal leg to stand on. Now again, no one is going to sue you over it. I'm not. I don't have the time.
That person cited 2 cases that It was not illegal. It was proven not to be illegal in those 2 court cases. But yeah, you're a mouth driller anyway. Gotcha.
For money. I'm busy. I'd much rather make positive content and make a living here, which I'm very happy with.
Okay.
But continue to try to make a living breaking the law. And all I'm going to say is, just like with everyone else, it's going to come back to bite you. Just like everyone else out there who's wronged me, who's fucked with me, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. Okay? It is. Karma is a bitch. And all these people who mess with me over the years, I didn't have to lift a finger. But the
Karma.
funny part is, everyone who's ever fucked with me, okay, has had it come back to bite them. The skeletons have come out of their closet.
Who?
Okay? You can't, I'm telling you, you're fucked. You're messing, you're messing with the wrong guy. And the funny part is, it has nothing to do with me actively coming after you. I'm just telling you, it's coming. I hope you like your comeuppance. I hope you enjoy it. I really do.
I will,
that when your crap hits your fan and explodes all.
Well, I wonder what the comeuppance will be for Kino Casino. Well, maybe they did get their comeuppance recently, but not really, because no one cared. But, I mean, Kino Casino is doing the same thing as us, and they did the same thing as us for years.
Over your fucking head, and you're just covered in fucking feces. I hope that you're happy with yourself, because all you're doing is making your own bed, and you're going to have to sleep in it. Okay?
All right. Wait, where did the feces come in?
Just covered in fucking feces. Your fan and explode comeuppance. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. That when your crap hits your fan and explodes.
When your crap hits your fan. Okay, so I'm shitting into a fan now. Hold on, go ahead.
Comeuppance. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. That when your crap hits your fan and explodes all over your fucking head, and you're just covered in fucking feces, I hope that you're happy with yourself. Because all you're doing is making your own bed, and you're going to have to sleep in it. Okay? All right.
When your crap hits your fan. I've never heard that one. When your crap hits your fan, that's amore. There you go. 2 Infernal Affairs said that. I stole that.
Anyway, let's continue. So, what did we talk about? We talked about the schedule. We talked about that. Oh, so some fun stuff is going on right now. We're at the end of the show right now, by the way.
This is definitely fun. Big ups Tricorder Transmissions, who says his PoE 2 gameplay is going to be so hype, he'll curb stomp over and over. The rage will be gold dust. I cannot wait to see the carnage. All right, we'll see. We'll stream till 5 because that's when the premiere of the Emberlyn Reed Bingo happens. So I will stream till 5 no matter what happens, no matter when we finish here. Big ups Tricorder Transmissions. Papa Polecat says, it's okay, accounts. Please, God, try and convince him to play hardcore. Say you'll tip him big if he beats Act 1 hardcore, please. Unfortunately, Papa Polecat, impossible. He will never accept hardcore mode on anything anymore. He is too embarrassed of his gameplay skills. Never. Dominic in the house says, ALT, get off the train, brother. These last-second Hail Mary tips are fake as fuck. Well, apparently 81% of you agree with that take. And I mean, in my heart of hearts, do I think it's fake? Probably. But I'm saying, like, I could also see a world where it's not. Never underestimate the dentedness, right? That's the key point, guys. Never underestimate the dentedness.
There's the ability on various different places, okay, to do what they call year-end wrap-ups or year-end reviews and stuff like that. And what I'd like to do is show you my years in reviews, okay, for various services. The first one, this one has been available for a few days, okay?
What's this story about? I lost
this one is my Game Pass year-end review. So what this is going to outline, everything that I've done under the Microsoft umbrella, both on my Xbox consoles.
Oh, it's like your yearly wrap for games? Oh, by the way, for Michael Oakley, is there anybody out there? I was the 0.005% top listener of Michael Oakley this year, basically because I play it every time we do streams here. So big ups. Michael Oakley, I'm your biggest fan, I guess.
But also things that I still got on Game Pass on PC. This will not include games that I played under Steam, but this would include, everything on Xbox Series X and anything through the Xbox app. Okay? So here we are.
Oh, I'm a huge fan though. Michael Oakley is a beast, and he lets people use his songs and stuff without copyright. I mean, he's just a legend, dude. He's a fucking legend.
Here's my gamer score as of now. My gamer.
And he's not like I could. There's some people that just don't claim people. He actively said that. Like, there's not every. There's like 2 or 3 songs where he says like, yeah, please use it. He's a legend.
Score was very high 10 years ago, but then the last decade I played mostly on Sony consoles, so I didn't get as many points anymore. Apparently, I earned 17,000 points, or maybe that's the points I have. I'm not even sure. I think those are redeemable for something now. I might be able to get some credits. So, they said I'm a big-time brawler. There's no better feeling than winning a huge battle with your hands. So, my most played game in 2024 for Xbox was Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Oh,
okay.
big reveal.
Yes, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Cool.
I
That's
played
fun.
it for like almost 80 hours, right?
Oh my god. How would you figure that
I think
out?
it says it down here. Okay. So overall, 363 hours played,
Look at this gamer.
23 different games played. Preferred platform was console, but of course that's going to change now, right? We know that. 205 achievements earned. I gained 5,000 gamer score this year, so not a lot. And my busiest month was May. I wonder why. I wonder what games I played particularly in May.
I don't
right?
know, maybe Like a Dragon?
Anyway, so yes, here we go.
She sucks his dick.
275 hours on console, with 49% being role-playing games. That's pretty insane.
What? Insane,
PC,
dude.
89 hours, and that's literally since I started
This
playing
is
on the
very
Xbox
fun.
app.
You guys love this.
And I didn't play any mobile or cloud games, okay?
We're just going through someone's yearly rap.
I'm in the top 15% of players for overall time played, 2% for gamer score.
This is something that only you care about, you know? I promise you only you care about it. You know what I mean? When you get those daily raps, sometimes you can find some cool stuff you want to share your friends, but I promise you, only you care about your daily rap of anything. You know what I mean? Maybe your closest friends, they might care, but I promise you, your daily rap only you care about.
3% for number of achievements unlocked. My top game was
cool.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. 78 hours
Daily rap, yearly rap, not the daily rap. We get the daily raps too. That's a bonus.
played. And I was Photo Hunter. Only 23% of players unlocked the Photo Hunter achievement. I don't know what the Photo Hunter
Whoa.
achievement is.
What a legend. You
There you
got
go.
it, dude. Awesome.
Second most played game was Fallout
Fallout.
4, because we did my run of Fallout 4 with all DLCs included. Remember? So that's why. That was when the Fallout 4 TV show came out. And then
Awesome.
recently, this must be, I was just going to say, this must be almost all of my time now.
Oh, yeah.
Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, so far 62 hours played.
Nice.
Pretty crazy.
On fire, dude.
I don't know what this
Insane.
achievement was, Betrayal. It might just be like a story achievement. So, other favorites. Now, wait a minute. This has nothing to do with me. This is not me. Because look, some of these I didn't play.
This is not about
Let's
me.
look. Another Crab's Treasure. Okay. I played a lot of that. Sea of Stars. I played that in January. Alone in the Dark. Yep, I played that. Dragon's Dogma 2, yes. Pal World is a yes. Flight Simulator recently, yes. Senua
So it
Saga.
seems like you did
Stalker
play
2,
these
Dead
then.
by Daylight. All this makes sense. Still Wakes the Deep. Little Kitty Big City. We did some multiverse. We did a little bit of Harold Halibut. What is this? When did I play Madden? Does anyone remember me playing Madden at all?
Right.
I don't remember playing Madden. Does anyone remember this? I didn't.
Uh-oh. That must have been Tyrone. Tyrone wanted some entertainment. Big ups Logan K. Says, you are streaming at a delay, therefore Phil does have first dibs on revenue. Get debunked. If this were true, Let's Plays would be illegal. That's true too, Logan K. That is true, Logan K. Big ups. But it's easy to debunk his weird shit about restreamers.
Didn't play Madden, did I?
He even
I think they
forgot
must be mistaken.
the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl. You're right. Super Bowl marathon.
I don't know.
Super Bowl
I think they must
marathon.
be mistaken. How did it? I never booted that game, did I? Not
Good
to my
memory.
knowledge.
Great memory, brother. Gin hold. I like that term.
I don't know.
Charles. Gin hold.
Oh,
Oh, there's your
this
boy.
video from Phil Spencer that I'm absolutely not going to watch.
There's your boy, Phil Spencer. Phil's boyfriend. He loves him. There it is. Look at that
I played
legend.
Madden with the trial. Oh, there was a Madden trial, and I played a game of Madden during my Super Bowl marathon event. That's
I
what it
know.
was.
They
So
are.
I literally booted the game once, and
Yeah.
they counted it towards that. Oh, well,
Wow.
this is my top Game Pass game of the year because Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth was not Game Pass.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Game Pass. They're saying
Let's see,
I've
how
been
much money have I given Phil Spencer?
on Game Pass for what? 5 years? 6 years? 5 years? Yep, 96 Game Pass games
Yep.
lifetime. That's interesting.
What do
Okay.
You doing an audit here? Yeah,
Rewards.
that sounds about
I
right.
earned 4,900 rewards points this year. But again, my total rewards, it says, is like 17,000. I wonder how many that is if we could get credit for it. And that's it. So that's my Xbox year in review. So now let's do the Sony wrap-up.
Oh, God, we're doing more? Oh, God, we're going back to Shawshank? NWO News says his crap hits the fan every day. Well, when your crap hits the fan, when your crap hits your fan, NWO News.
Oh. Error decoding lambda response. Error decoding lambda response. Unexpected end of Jason input.
Jason? He said Jason. Jason input. Hype Jason input.
Jason. Jason. Jason.
Jason. Shout outs to Jason. Pick up Jason.
Here's the PlayStation wrap up. And I logged into my account and I've been trying to do it, no lie, since the beginning of the podcast, and it doesn't work.
Pick up Jason.
So Sony launched their wrap up page. But if you try to use it,
that was a street smart take. You're right, NDB News. If you don't have enough street smarts, you call that Jason. Now, if you don't have enough street smarts, you call that Jason. If you do have enough street smarts, you call it Jason. That's his name on the streets, actually, is Jason. You don't know that. You don't have enough street smarts. You just got book smarts.
It glitches and doesn't work. So I would love to do my wrap up for you guys, but it won't work at all. It hasn't worked all day. And they just launched it overnight. So what a failure by Sony. They don't know how to get their own shit to work.
Definitely.
And their wrap-up doesn't work. So I guess probably tomorrow.
Yeah, Spotify.
Maybe I'll be able
Spotify
to do this.
Too.
And it's funny because Cracker Jack says it's got to be Baldur's Gate 3 was your most played game on PlayStation. It could be, right? I played that on PS5. So maybe it would be Baldur's Gate 3. I'm trying to think, like, viably, what else this year did I play a ton of on PlayStation 5?
Now we're doing a theoretical prediction of our daily wrap, our 2024 wrap-up.
Right now I'm playing Bloodborne, but that's not super... Oh, Jason! Unexpected end of Jason! Jason!
It works better the second time.
Well, it is what it is. What's up, Game Boy? How you doing? It is what it is.
Hey, we got one. Finally. I've been waiting. I forgot to shout it out earlier and remind you guys. I don't think I missed any What's Up, did I? But here we go nonetheless. We are getting our first pedestal is being added. We need 3 more What's Ups to enter the temple. Shall we get there today? We'll find out. Let's go.
Maybe it's Street Fighter 6, because remember I was playing Street Fighter 6 on PS5 before I got my gaming PC in August. So that was many months of playing Street Fighter 6. Maybe that's it.
Oh, God.
Elden Ring, that's true, too.
2 Infernal Affairs, that's a low-key good one. I'll give you that one. Cat is looking good in gold. That's a 9 out of 10.
Could be the Elden Ring DLC.
Ice is thickened for you, if you say a clever enough one.
Shadows of the Erd Tree? I don't know. This will be an interesting one to check, but sadly, I can't check it because it doesn't work, because Sony has absolutely no clue what they're doing. Isn't that nice? Alrighty then.
All right, well, that was the content for the day.
We'll check it out tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll make a notation here. I'll actually, like, favorite it. Here, I'll favorite it.
I'll fave it.
And we'll try to check it out again tomorrow and see if it
that'll
works.
be
Right
fun.
now, I can't get it to work.
That'll be a barrel of laughs.
Okay, so what about Nintendo? I played 0 Nintendo games, didn't I? I don't think I played a single Nintendo game this year at all.
Uh-oh. The C's.
JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. It's commonly used to transmit data. No, it stands for Jason. Where's Jason?
Oh,
we
third
can't
time is
find
even
Jason
funnier.
to do the wrap-up.
The third time was funnier,
At
actually.
this point, Jason is like an adult. Think about it. Heavy Rain came out in 2010. So Jason is like, he's like in his mid-20s. So we need to get Jason here, right?
What?
There you go.
That made a lot of logic. What? He's in his 20s, so we need to get Jason here. What?
There you go. So we need to get Jason here, right? There you go.
Low energy. And the double. 2 quick ones. I'm always getting there on the perfect line. Listen.
There you go.
There's one. Follow up. Wait. Just wait.
Okay.
Oh, no, I thought he had another one. God damn it.
So.
Oh,
Jason has tire marks over his head.
What a dumb bitch.
That's messed up.
we are laughing.
Don't be saying that. As for, it's not Balatro, it's Balatro. The emphasis lies on the first syllable because Balatro was a professional jester in ancient Rome, hence the name.
Oh my God.
So it's Balatro.
God level LARP here. Who's saying that? God level SOK account here. Baller alert.
Oh, that is true. So it's Balatro.
Yes.
Oh, that is true. I did play Nintendo World Championship
God tier.
this year, and I played a good amount of it, and I liked it. We only stopped playing it because a ton of games started coming out in the summer, and we got wrapped up with those, and we never went back to it. So that is true. Since I got everything, upgraded and new, I haven't played Nintendo World Championships.
Back from shower, did I miss anything gold? Nah, not really. Similar to my prom night. The beginning was good. The rest was just a long wait to something to happen.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's ever going to happen, to be honest.
So, folks, we are at $28, or is it $20?
That's
See,
$20.
my screen's too small
Wishful
now.
thinking,
I can't
fella.
read the shit on
Wishful
it.
thinking.
We're at $20 to support. All right. And after the podcast ends in a few minutes, we're going to start playing Path of Exile 2. Hopefully you'll stick around and engage with the playthrough because, again, I don't know anything about it besides apparently it's like Diablo. That's all I know. So hopefully you'll stick around and you'll hang out with me for Path of Exile 2 and we'll have a good time. And hopefully you'll support it. I dropped the money for it for the early access because you guys told me to. You said it was going to be a great playthrough and you wanted to see me play it. I didn't even know about it until you had told me. So
wow, it's your fault I spent money on it.
Hopefully this turns out well and we have a good time and it's a successful stream.
So it's your, just remember, it's your fault I spent money on this, guys. I wouldn't even known about this if you didn't tell me. So you know what that means, bitches.
So I hope that you guys will join me for it. All right. So we're in the final home stretch of the podcast. All right. And let's see here. Let's do something crazy. How about
let's go nuts.
This one is called Circuits. How does this one look?
This is cool. This is worth it.
So this one it looks like a bunch of like wires, but they're all various colors and they're going all over the place. Circuits, look at this.
It looks like a bunch of wires going all over the place. This is definitely worth 2 hours here.
Bursting color RGBs.
Bursting colors. Oh, wow.
Any plans to play Thing Remaster in January? And Flame Nut, I have no idea. The Thing Remaster just came out. And like I said, I have too many games I'm playing. I cannot consider playing any more games right now. There's too many. In the future, perhaps, if you guys want me to. But I can't consider playing any new games right now. I'm already juggling too much. Okay?
Can't juggle anything else. Come on. Working that hair out.
Why do you need a PC cam? This is the RGBs. Literally what's on my PC right now, you can now see behind me.
Huh?
It all matches up now.
Okay. Oh my God, Tom Tipperson, that's a clearly SOK account, says, "Did you forget to tell us about the special surprise?" Oh God. I'm off to take a shower. As usual, I'll be thinking of you and everyone in Kick Chat as I caress my naked body, says Super Banchan.
That's incredibly disturbing, Super Banchan. Keep that to yourself. I don't need to know you're going to take a shower.
Ooh.
If I received $1,000, would I play the Dimension, Shell Shock, and Levels of Shredder's Revenge? What is Dimension Shell Shock?
Just say yes.
I know you said that there's an expansion for Shredder's Revenge, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know how long it is, what the levels are,
I saw that. There was someone doxing somebody in this Kick Chat, but
person
that's
who's
not
been
cool.
asking about Shredder's Revenge. I don't think anyone has asked me to play it but you. Yep, I did just have some dropped frames. Someone said I just noticed there was like a stutter in the line. I did just have some dropped frames. Yeah, apparently my ISP has been having issues recently. This morning, the internet
Yeah, it's almost like it wasn't the router then,
completely dropped out, and then it came back, and they emailed me and said, yes, there was an outage temporarily. Last night, my Balatro stream was dropping
Yes! Successful!
temporarily. Last night, my Balatro stream, there was an outage temporarily. Last night, my Balatro stream was dropping tons and tons of frames and having connectivity issues, and that
We
was
gotta have a contest like a LARP of the year. That's in the running. Oh my god, yeah.
on them. So I don't know what's going on, but I guess they've been
Balatro?
having issues recently.
I love Balatro. Balatrolls, as someone said earlier. Big ups. Balatrolls.
I don't know. We haven't had many internet issues, up until this past couple days. So it must just be bad luck, and hopefully they fix it. I mean, like I said yesterday, the power went out too, which is really annoying.
God.
Thank goodness I had these uninterrupted power supplies, because if I didn't,
There is a extremely small chance it could have fucked something up.
might have messed with my new PCs. But I have them now, and they basically had the setup protected, which was awesome.
Extremely low chance something could have happened to modern PCs. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
I could do a marathon of Valve games like Team Fortress 2 and Portal. That could be viable. That could be viable for a reward. Sure. If we hit 50, goals hit, that could be viable for a marathon.
Mm-hmm. You know the deal. 46 more, bitches.
No, I don't want an Applebee's gift card, Tyrone.
That's a clip. What?
No, I don't want an Applebee's gift card, Tyrone.
Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you for the offer, Tyrone. But no, I don't need that Applebee's gift card. Wesley H says, what karma did Rambo, Howard, and Panda get? Happy lives without Phil and the negativity he constantly brings? Oh, those poor people. Yeah, they did not get any bad karma, right? I do have my own ack random poster from time to time. Aaron in the house says, remember that time earlier this year when he restreamed the entire Xbox game showcase? Well, he asked Phil Spencer specifically for that, Aaron Tabor. So please, you were right though. He did do that. Snoods alt account says, love the RGB's king. See you on the night stream. Oh God, there he is again. Snoods alt. Jeff K says, so he got permission from Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft for those live reacts for their presentations? Gotcha. Yep, Jeff K. You and Aaron had the same thought, and you are correct. He got personal signed permission slips.
Applebee's gift card.
Big ups, everybody.
No, I don't want an Applebee's gift card, Tyrone.
Tyrone Bigums.
There's a
full
Radical
name.
Reptiles DLC that added the characters Mona Lisa and Mondo Gecko. So Mona Lisa is the female turtle, and Mondo Gecko is another character who's a mutated gecko, right? Who helped them.
I like that game too. I play that with my kids, but we need new levels on that game, the Turtles game. I don't need new characters. Like they don't add that much, you know. It's like, all right, I don't need that. Just give
Dimension
me
Shell
new
Shock
levels.
added Usagi Ojimbo and Karai. Usagi Ojimbo, I know. The Ninja Rabbit. I don't know Karai. I don't know who that is. R.I.P. Takeoff. What do you mean by that, Piper? What is Takeoff? R.I.P.
Rip
Takeoff.
Takeoff. R.I.P. Takeoff.
So yeah, every day, as long as I can keep this synced, which hopefully when my new router arrives, I'll be able to keep this synced even better. Let's check this one out. This one is called Jade. It's supposed to be all green. Yeah, it's green and a little bit of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice. All these different ones. What's this one? Let's see. Black Hole.
He said, Jay, we need to say what's up, though, guys. That's the key now is what's up. We need to get what's up. So technically there's more opportunities because you could say what's up anybody, but he's just not saying it.
So it's like nothing, and then it's a bunch of purple swirling. How about nuclear? We're going nuclear. We're radioactive now. Like pulsating yellow. Yeah. These
This
are
is
cool,
so-
man.
Man, this is
Dude,
cool.
definitely cool. Well, okay, how about this? We're about to play Path of Exile 2, right? What colors are good for Path of Exile 2?
Who the fuck cares?
What would you guys say would be
All right. I'm
the
moving
right
up to
color
Premiere.
scheme for Path of Exile 2?
Can we get to it? We can't survive much more of this.
Mauve? What the hell color is mauve? Fire red. Red. Everyone's saying red.
What the hell color is mauve? That's
Blood moon red. All right, we have a few red colors. Remember, I showed you some
shout-outs
of
to
them.
mauve.
So we've got ruby was what we had the whole show. This is crimson, which is like a pulsating red. See that? It's just red, and it like pulsates all over. So we got a pure pulsating red.
Ooh, pure pulsating. Oh, sounds hot.
We've got
Pure pulsating.
what other reds do I have? Lava. This is supposed to simulate like flowing lava flow behind you, so it has a little bit more of almost like a fire effect to it.
Ballett Burrow says, I'm 1.5 hours behind. Is he still talking about his RGB lights? Yes, well, we got back to him now. Now we're doing a second helping of RGB lights. You love this.
Thank you for re-upping. You like this one? I appreciate that. Lava.
You love it.
I have a ton of these.
Lava.
I don't even have them all. Like, you can get a ridiculous amount, but I have like a few dozen. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Ruby you saw. Brimstone and Embers you've seen. Magma you saw.
1.5
Fire
again.
you saw. You saw pretty much all the ones that I have that are red. Here's simulated fire. This is just supposed to be like a crackling fire, basically. See that? It's like orange and red alternating.
Oh my god, look at the crackling fire. That's awesome, dude. That's sick.
And then we've got...
This is cool.
That's fire. This is magma.
Oh, big difference.
It's not so good, I don't think. It's all right.
Yeah.
No, it's good. They're all good. Like, the thing is, they're all good.
This is time
Can
filler.
I sync RGB to the colors displayed on my TV? There are plugins where you can sync RGB to what you're playing in a game, okay? What I would need to do then, I would need to sync the RGBs to the ones in the gaming PC rather than the ones in the capture streaming PC, which I could do. I would just have to have that PC linked to the wireless downstairs, which means I have to install the antennas on that, which I don't have, but I can install them on there, and that would have wireless, and we could do it that way.
That'll be a week.
Lava?
A
You like
week of
lava?
work.
Lava more than magma? How about fireflies? This one isn't very good. This one isn't even very good on my
You
PC
love
either.
this, Fredbird.
It's almost complete blackness, and every once in a while there's a flicker of red firefly. It's not that
It's
good.
almost like fireflies. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Some of these are crazy. This one's supposed to be a fish tank. So it's simulated water with fish in it.
No.
Like
Hold
colorful-
on a minute. That's what fish tank means?
Fish swimming through water. I could see
This-
that. Like one of
this
those
is
glowfish
insane.
tanks. Yeah, that's what that looks like, a glowfish tank.
It's
Brimstone.
a fish
Maybe brimstone.
tank. So real quick, just in case you don't know, fish tank is where there's water and then there's fish inside it.
Oh yeah. Here's brimstone. This just looks like a pulsating hot rocks with sparks shooting out of them, right? Do you want to?
He's not explaining the lights. He's explaining what the things are he's saying. So, for example, embers, it's like burning wood, okay? And it's kind of flickering. It says fish tank. Well, it's like water when there's fish inside. But that's not what the lights are doing. He's just explaining the actual thing.
Okay, Tajilla says, can you turn off the light? Yes. So it looks better without see, the spotlight fills it a little bit. You turn it off, you can see it a little better. See that?
He hasn't
Does the
started
color
to
of the
play
room
live yet?
affect me? No, not really.
We are 23
Looks good with the
minutes
light off.
behind.
Now it looks even better. It pulsates even better. Now I bet a lot of these would look way better.
When Rambo comes around, what
now
happens?
it looks even better. It pulsates even better.
Oh, nice.
Now I
Congratulations.
bet a lot of these would look way better. Like this one, the jade that you couldn't see before. Now you can see it better. See green? It's green and blue, kind of like alternating. And that one still ain't very good. That one's still not very good at all. Lava lamp. I think this is just two blobs dancing around, but because my light strip is only one strip, it won't catch it very well at all. So this one kind of sucks. Yeah, see? It's only going to get color every once in a while, so that one blows. Soda? Ugh. It's like the color of cola. That's weird.
Wow. See, that is the exact situation I'm talking about.
No? Ugh. It's like the color of cola. That's weird.
The
Why would you want
color
me to
of
like brown?
cola.
The color of cola. Well, I don't like that one. Ew. Back to lightsaber duel. The Jedi and the Sith fighting behind me. The lightsaber duel. Anyway.
Wow. This is something, guys.
All right. Looks like the FBI are coming. Yes, the FBI are coming to get me. That's what this one is. All right, everyone. Well, let's end the show, and then let's get set up for the premiere of Path of Exile, which I hope that you guys will stick around for. It should be a good one. Hopefully it's good. You know, I don't know. I'm just going off of your feedback of what you guys have told me. So hopefully it's good, and we'll go from there. All right? All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Podcast
A lot of
today.
fun. The
Happy
new
holidays
thing
to
was
you and
the
yours,
lights,
whoever
but
celebrates.
I already had them,
So
but now they're
tomorrow, I'm
synced.
sure we'll be talking about
They're all synced up.
Path of Exile and it.
But also got to get a new router. Had to reset it once. You know, once you have to reset a router, it is fucked.
We'll find out.
You know that.
But thank you guys so
Very
much.
easy.
And
very simple.
I appreciate you all. I will see you all on Wednesday. Peace out.
All right, I'm moving up the premiere to 4:45.
Okay.
I'll still stream straight to
all
that.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get set up here. Hold on. Let's get set up, shall we? So
we still got 20 minutes till then. So
Steam.
Oh wow. I am not muted or paused.
Where the hell is it? Here it is. Steam.
And I'm on 1.5 speed. Oh no, I wasn't. I was on 1.
Ooh, Marvel Rivals has an update. A giant update too. Dang. Let's have that install now. Get that done for
okay.
Like work. What a lot of people do is they have more than one. They'll have like 2 to 3 of these things, and they'll have one head on and more from the sides. I don't think I'm that professional that I need that much lighting. This is not a TV show.
Okay.
You know, I think we're fine with just the one light.
No, we have not found Derek's SOK account. He's still as active as ever on Twitter. That's for sure.
Okay, so let's actually very briefly break so I can use the restroom, because I have to use the restroom before we begin with Path of
Number 1 or 2.
All right. And I'll probably change the RGBs too.
Oh, thank God.
Now these things are getting way too bright.
I was worried about that.
It's actually distracting. The Jedi one actually is distracting. That looks pretty good, actually.
Remember,
so
Philip, we can't see this?
Around me.
Philip, we can't see this, Philip.
That looks pretty good, actually.
Philip?
Maybe I'll do that. House of the Dragon.
We can't see this, buddy.
Let's do that, and I will take a break. I'll show you what it looks like. I can find it. See up here. Let me guess, I passed it like 3 times. There it is.
What are we looking for?
It's pretty good. It looks good on the lights. It looks like a bunch of fire everywhere.
We can't see this, buddy.
So let's watch some clips. I'll be right back. And after this, we will begin with some fun.
I recommend allowing the story to immerse the viewers. Terrible constant jokes. Oh God, someone said the same thing. Terrible constant jokes, simple narration style, look at this or that commentary does not cut it. Again, dented to tip Philip, but let's see how he responds to that. Phil the type of guy to follow someone towards the bathroom so he continued talking at them. These are dented tips nonetheless, but let's see how he responds to those. There we go. Here he's back. Let's see.
Okay, guys, I'm back, and we got a couple shout-outs to do here.
Yeah, please, read them out. Read them out carefully.
Oh, by the way, I see that there's more trolls over on Kick. It's because basically the moderators are not there, so now we have trolling
assholes,
on Kick.
Blame
Great.
them.
If any moderators are hanging out and are listening, it would be great if you could help out on Kick today. Because
oh, wow. Look at that pause. You're right. Oh, my God. This looks photoshopped. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. This is one of those pictures you see, and it's like, you know what? I gotta get it. I gotta pull myself together here. I gotta make a change. You know what I mean? When you see a picture like that.
Because it looks like we don't have anyone actively modding, and now the moderators are being morons over there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not the moderators. The trolls are being morons over there because there's no moderators. Okay? Have anyone actively modding, and now the moderators are being morons over there. Okay?
The moderators are being morons.
Not the moderators. The trolls are being morons over there because
Moderators
there's
are being
no moderators.
morons. I agree. Fucking moderators are being morons.
All right. Couple shout-outs to do.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to begin here with Pillars of Eternity 2. Pillars of Eternity 2. I did it again. I said it again. I said Pillars of Eternity instead of Path of Exile 2. I can't get Path of Exile stuck in my head. For some reason, the name will not stick. I just keep hearing Pillars of Voice jumping up here. Jasper, you're so late. Jasper, you're so... Oh, we're on the mountains. You're so late, buddy.
Nailed it. Perfect.
People wanted to see you, but you waited till now when I'm about to play the game to jump on my lap. Okay. Path of Exile will change my life. I guess we'll find out. Okay. So someone toward the bathroom so he can continue. $10. Saying Phil's the type of guy to follow someone toward the bathroom so he can continue talking at them.
Yeah.
Not sure what you mean by that, but no, if I see someone's going to use the bathroom, I usually wait, and then I'll continue a conversation when they emerge from the bathroom. I don't know why I would talk to them as they're in the bathroom. So I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
I don't do that. When I'm talking to someone, I wait till they come back, actually.
By that.
Oh, did he say, what's up, Jasper?
But I do appreciate the $10.
I'll count that. We're running out of time, so.
That gets us up to $30 in contributions so far today. And then I received a $1.50 tip. If it will load.
He's waiting outside the door for them to come back.
I can't tell. It didn't load. Yes, it's a troll. So I'll ignore the troll.
Definitely.
Wow, it won't load. My email here
we
is
are
having
low
some
energy
issues
today, aren't we?
All right, sweet. That super chat from Robert is the top super chat of the day. Let's get Robert on the leaderboard.
Big ups, Robert.
You touching my hand. What a silly kitty. Why are you so silly? Why are you so silly? What a silly kitty.
They're trying to use the cat for donations? Oh, look at you, such
wants
a
all the
silly
attention
kitty.
now that we're about to start the game.
Right on time.
Not when during the podcast when it would have been fine. He waits till I'm about to start the game.
Oh,
right?
It's his problem?
Okay.
All right. Get out of here.
So, we're about to start. I have to go get the controller. Would I say $28 is a good deal for a Creed Mirage? What in the hell is a Creed Mirage?
Creed Mirage.
What are you guys talking about today? We got some weird stuff going on. Would I follow someone to the bathroom? What is a Creed Mirage? What are you guys talking about? What is happening right now?
I think they probably mean Assassin's Creed, but, you know, you can just ignore that. All right, I'm going live. Fuck this.
What is it? It looks like I'm phasing between reality. Someone made a 4K resolution. It's that good of a webcam. So someone made the suggestion, maybe I should try to up the resolution of my webcam, because if I do, maybe this filter will work better, because it'll pick up more pixels and everything.
Yeah, pick up more pixels.
So I might try that. I'm just worried it's going to, like, overload my system.
Yeah, that's what it'll do. It'll pick up more pixels.
I am already capturing and streaming two different
how many pixels does your webcam pick up?
Qualities all at once. So I don't know how it would work with my system. Simply because I think that the camera would also use my graphics card, my GPU, rather than my CPU. My CPU barely gets used on this PC. I don't think I've seen my CPU exceed like 3%. Nothing's using it. It's all on my graphics card. So
you can just cut the rest out. Cut it in half.
Okay. Let's boot this up. And let's get all of our graphical adjustments first before we begin, right?
No, he did not address the horrendous commentary tip at all. He did not. He'll ignore that like it doesn't exist.
Is that what I want? VSync adaptive.
Okay, do not care. Going live. We are still not playing. And we're at $30 still.
Yes, this is my first time on the internet. That is correct. My first time
seem
ever,
like that.
genuinely.
We are seeing him literally just start the game.
My camera is blocking my manometer.
Not a chance.
I could move it up to the center.
You could make
upper
yourself
center
smaller.
Screen, and probably it won't. So let's try that. Hold on.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
See?
See? Right there.
It's a little better.
That's a little better.
Make the bar smaller. Is that good? Does that look good? Looks even, right? I'm down to the edge. Yeah, I'm down there. Okay.
Big ass movie sign who says Phil turns on synced lights to mauve setting, then yells at his chat, "Are you not entertained?" That would require a little bit of technical skill and a sense of humor. Neither of those things he has, movie sign. Thank you, though.
We'll do this. Hopefully this is good. If not, we can change it. Let me know. If you want me to resize it or whatever, let me know. If you think that's too big and intrusive, you can shrink it. Maybe I'm blocking too much of the right of the screen.
All right, we got 9 minutes of this. Then we're going to the premiere.
Oh, look. So already there's on-screen spam nonsense. So how do you turn that off, right?
It says shoutouts to Raw
Let's
Phil.
find out.
Shoutouts
Social
to Raw
menu?
Phil.
Of course, there's already friend requests. I can
Shoutouts
just
to Raw
ignore that.
Phil.
But I gotta turn off the on-screen
wait.
messages somehow. Let's see.
The friend request is from. Hold on, let me see. The Storm. The friend request is nothing. It says the Stormy Monday, but the chat says shoutouts to Raw Phil.
Let's see. Options.
Fat Cat is crying. I
Then what would
saw. Fat Cat is crying, and shoutouts to Raw Phil. Oh God, no friends, fat wife. How do you do it? Jeff K says new game poll over under on menu time before play. Well, now we're kind of next time we could do it, but
options.
I'll let you know if I see any chats. I'll keep reading. I know it's super
Interface?
small.
Vanity filter, yes.
How do you do it?
Co-op player labels. What the hell does that
Yeah,
mean?
you want those? You want those? A text behind him is
How do you
saying,
get rid of all this?
I believe that said
Man.
Phil's a beggar.
Sensitivity.
That's the only one that was relevant or funny.
Items. Gameplay. Cursor. Where the fuck is the pop? Oh, is it notifications? Oh, for some reason they're all on. They were all off before. Here we go.
All right, there goes the fun.
Level up, yes. Server messages, yes.
Yeah, those are essential.
Reward notifications, yes. That should be it. Say.
Please say that didn't do anything.
So now is it all gone?
Your wife is very fat. Does she still live there? Is her feeding enough? It's really small for me too. You get the point.
No,
you get
it's
the
still
point.
there. How do I get rid of the chat? Anyone know? Wait, I think I ended it. These are people. Who are these people on the server?
Who are these people? This is a lot of fun.
I don't know. I guess we should turn that off too. Options, interface, scroll to the bottom, turn off global
Shout
chat.
outs to Raphael. DSP is
interface, options,
censored word.
all to the bottom.
This is a fun
global
stream right here. Big ups. Yeah, it's not. Philip does put up a lot of reviews, but yeah, I mean, if you're an asshole on the internet, people will treat you like an asshole. Pretty simple.
It's still there.
And that's just also one of the negative things about having an extremely easy job, right? You got to put out with the extremely easy thing, you know?
So that's wrong because it's still there, even though I turned off global chat.
If it stays like this, I'll move the premiere back to 5. But if it figures it out, 4:45, we're doing it.
So how do you turn off everything? Show guild chat.
Dog on
turn
Wheels,
that
watch
off.
the first
I'm
30
not in a
minutes.
guild.
That was kind of funny. The rest was hit or miss. Dog on Wheels.
How do I get rid of this? You can either turn on Do Not Disturb mode, or you can turn off Whispers by clicking Whispers button in the chat window.
Hold on a minute.
So
Okay, what's the
there's
chat?
Whispers.
Wait, what's the chat window?
Do you see a Whispers button in the chat window? I
Keep
don't.
begging for
Look,
money, Pig Roach. I could have helped
There's
you
no-
if
there's not
you
even
if
a
you
chat
hadn't
window.
banned. I could have helped you if you didn't ban me. This is sad, dude. Oh God, you can't turn off chat, bruh.
There's nowhere for me to even type. In chat, look at that, nice booty. There's nowhere for me to even chat. Type. There's
Free
no
cat.
chat window.
Maybe this is funny where it's to stay with. Jade something wheelchair to donate to streamer.
So how do I do this?
Shout outs to Raw Phil.
Anyone want to tell me? There's literally no chat window. Press enter. Okay.
That's the chat window, Philip.
Look. Whisper. How do I turn off
Why did you feed Cat to make her so big? Begging pig roach.
whispers? I don't. Got it? Is that just DND? And I have to do that every time I play? I just have to go in there and type DND, and then we're good?
Alright, it looks like he figured it out. Path of Exile is really fun, though. That's for sure.
Looks like it took care of it, right? So I gotta do, but the bummer is I gotta do that every time, huh? Every time I play this game,
It takes
you
10
gotta do that
seconds.
first.
Less
That's
than
kinda
that.
stupid. Alright, looks like that ended it.
That was on YouTube mode, by the way.
You can walk forward while spinning. Look. Woohoo! Is there any way to get the text bigger? The text
Alright,
is
3 minutes
tiny,
left,
dude.
and we're out of here. To the premiere.
The text is ridiculously small.
Get the glasses out, Grandpa.
Chat font size large.
NW News has a fan fiction. Bill made Cat so fat she'll never leave like Panda. Some people say. Some people say.
Get stuff bigger. Everything's tiny. No idea. They didn't explain anything yet. Guess they'll tell me in a second, right? Indead, thanks for 42 months. Indeed, I've literally just booted the game and turned off the chat spam filter from trolls. I haven't played it, so I know nothing about...
Yeah, dumb fuck.
I don't know
Just
nothing about
keep
the
giving
skill
money.
tree. You're
Stop
asking me ridiculous questions. I've literally just booted. So, save your questions until I get a chance to play for a bit, okay?
That is why people troll him right there, guys. I know that's a small example, but that is exactly why people troll him right there. Someone donated money for 42 fucking months, have given Phil money, right? So that's over $200 over 2 years or whatever. I mean, 42 months is more than 2 years, but you know. More than 4 years, almost 4 years of giving him money, and he treats him like absolute shit.
Okay.
That is why he gets trolling, and he deserves it.
Combine with the right stick, strafe and target enemies. Yeah, like this, right? Yeah, see? And the right bumper attack. Okay. Called drowned. All I can do is little light attacks, huh?
You like that, man.
I picked combo style, so I think after you go to the combo, we'll do like a finisher.
All right, I'm done. 1 minute left till the premiere. Big ups, everybody, for chilling today. Very meaningful time. I had fun. The beginning was hype. Then we kind of got into a lull. But the first, the big surprise being the synced lights was kind of funny. That was kind of worth it. But anyways, you'll be redirected to the Amber Lid Reed Bingo premiere with kind of Sav. Yeah, we'll see you. Should see you tomorrow. That being said, will be Thursday this year. Thursday this week, I believe. So we'll see you then, and of course on Saturday as well. But you're all fucking legends. This was definitely an endure. Big ups to you as well, Barrett Wells. Big ups everybody, and big ups Kraft for that rivals pull of Uckshank and Uckbuck in the house. You're all legends. See you over there. Bye. No ending song. Sorry. Bye.